Hey y'all, come on in, guys. Come on in. I'm gonna play a couple of songs until some of you guys get in.
Survival of the illest. They never notice lotus flowers, only notice power. You tryna live a clean life, a lot, just hope you shower. Cause it's a dirty world, no doubt it's difficult. Gotta have that special beam in the eyes, you wanna get green like Piccolo. Gotta get your dough.
Hey, young Riaz, thank you for coming in. Please remember to hit that like button.
All them obstacles, make a way up to the top, then pass that. Don't worry about getting left that left back. Do you don't get swayed by the bad actions. They always acting, they should win an Oscar. They just imposters, they change it, trying to be rich or popular. It's best to get a proper job so you can live and prosper. And see, my job is killing beats, I'm just a spitting monster. When I look back at myself, when I start, I always knew a girl tell them when I wasn't gonna got it like a rose. I can make it if I try, fly high, do it till I die, this is what I chose. And y'all just pose like statues, still ain't nobody looking at you, crash you, any kind of war like bamboo, bad news, I be going nuts like cashews. These haters think they not, but they are jello. These rappers think they hard, but they marshmallows. You know I be ballin', call me Carmelo. And my favorite drink is mellow yellow. I decided to mention. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't kill this beat early, you know. I'm a little late, but it's well worth the wait, right?
Hey, Leah, thank you for coming in. Hey, Daryl, thank you for coming in. Please remember to hit that like button, guys, as you enter the studio. Thank you, guys. I'm going to just play one more song and see how many more people we get in, and then we'll get started. Hey, Miss B, thank you for coming in.
Hip-hop wouldn't be much without me, cause I got a rich soul. You can call me Al Green, and I stand above all like my name was Yao Ming. But they still sleeping on me, all they do is count sheep. Out trees, what they say when I turn rowdy, and I make them out bleed as they spit it out.
Thank you, Miss B, thank you.
Give a pound, and you know I stay fly, but they live without wings. Run, danger, when the people come in here, Chuck Taylor, all-star, sharp enough to cut paper. Go nuts when he builds up anger, crush.
I don't know if you being funny, Miss B, but that's what we finna talk about.
Bust haters, turn your face red like a drunk hater. Take my advice, you should always act right. If you come up in my house, I'll throw you out. Mad wives and me against you, that's a pretty sad fight. Wouldn't last 5 minutes, that's if I attack light. They say I'm half white, but they know I rap tight. That's why these cats don't touch, so I won't end it last life. And it's swag up mine, something you can't find. Try to step on me, I'm blowing up like landmines. Started with a dollar and a dream, and you know that. Shout out J. Cole, how you doing? It's a throwback. I don't sit still, keep it moving like a nomad. Laying down at home, writing lyrics on my notepad. I'm ready for the money and I'm ready for the romance. I see the big future, must be something like a Kodak. If I ever make it, you can bet I never go back. If I ever make it, I ain't never about to go back. Even on the track, you know I spit fire. Come at me, I strike back like the Empire. They always trying to bite my style like 10 tigers, but I'm still battering these rappers, call it energizer. Yeah, and you know I rap best. All they do is get conquered, they a bunch of Aztecs. And like it's 3A student, all I do is pass tests. On the road to my dreams, I don't need a map quest. I wish a rapper would like pennies in a well. If they try to score me, they gon' get themselves expelled. I got that magic, I'm like Nicky with the spells. And I'm nasty with the pen, I'm so icky that I smell. If they trippin', I can have them all rewired in a set. They think they fly the insects, I be flyer than a jet. All right, no right, I call it a pillow pack. When I be for the biggest threats, you live in my silhouette. See, I don't just rap for fun, I also rap for fun. Chapter 1, need a helping hand, get a million fans. Chapter 2, I come after you, I'ma steal your fans. Chapter 3, money in my hands, money in my hands. 3 in a row like tic-tac-toe, make a hit, that's go when they get back home. They make another hit, one three bases, and let's split that, so get back home. Let's split that flow, make the kids ask for when they get dressed, make them wear mismatch clothes. I'm hot like a lip match, no better quick with the chit-chat, no rap flow. Started with Skyler and a dream, you know that. Shout out J. Cole, how you doing? It's a throwback. I don't sit still, keep it moving like a nomad. Laying down at home, writing lyrics on my notepad. I'm ready for the money and I'm ready for the romance. I see the big future, must be something like a Kodak. If I ever make it, you can bet I never go back. If I ever make it, I ain't never about to go back.
Flow hot in the lit stove, I'm let's go and get some. I'm different. I
straight. Niggas be hating on me and it's giving me a migraine. Pass the Tylenol, preferably the PM, so I can live my dreams recently and also PM. A hating sagging niggas start back like some dominoes. I don't care if you like me, I'm not begging you like dominoes. Still run up in these hoes like Mario, and them talk is real cheap. You niggas looking Dollar General. Murder flows like tampons, I'm bent on changing the rap game like some diapers. Gunning for the top like a sniper. Haters every hater, we elevating. I see the money, got a nigga celebrating. Creeds of the worldly, niggas can't serve me. Probably wanna share me with such adversity. Cause I'm a monster, try to buy my style, your heart stop. Little girl wanna hear my pen drop. I say report, so I sleep on the John and got dog to check my season Milan. Bless, show me a rapper that I haven't pooped on. Cause I'm getting kinda tired, I'm looking like Mulan.
Started with Skylar and a dream, and you know that. Shout out J. Cole, how you doing? It's a throwback. I don't sit still, keep it moving like a nomad. Laying down at home, writing lyrics on my notepad. I'm ready for the money and I'm ready for the romance. I see the big picture, must be something like a Kodak. If I ever make it, you can bet I never go back. If I ever make it, if I ever make it, if I
Okay, guys, thank you for coming in, guys. Please hit that thumbs up button as you enter the live stream. I really would appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Let me see who all is here. Hey, K-Shell, thank you for coming in. Hey, my Leah, I already spoke to you, but hey again. Let's see who else. Hey, Young Riaz, I spoke to you too. Okay, Miss B. Okay. So, guys, I bet y'all was like yesterday, like, oh, here she go again. Y'all thought I was going to be ghost again, didn't you? No, I got caught up yesterday. My day was just completely gone yesterday. I even stood one of my guy friends up. I got to call him and rearrange that meeting or whatever. But I just got caught up, guys. So I'm sorry about yesterday. So anyway, guys, how are you guys doing today? It is absolutely beautiful here in Atlanta. Let me see what degrees. It's 64 degrees right now. I see we got 15 people in the building. Guys, please hit that thumbs up button as you come in. They don't put this dang share your referral link right here, and I can't even see the comments. Leah, I'm doing good, family. It's good to hear you're doing good, Young Riaz. That is so good. I posted my short today. Not much today. Okay, I haven't seen it yet, Young Riaz. I'll go over there and look at it. I haven't too long ago got on YouTube, and I wanted to kind of listen to the video I'm gonna do commentary on today. So I really haven't had a chance to look at anybody else yet today. So how are you guys doing? It's Sunday. Or any of you guys cooking today? If so, what are you cooking? Come on in, guys, and hit that thumbs up button when you enter the studio, please. And guys, I guess the comments took my my email away. Let me see. Okay, guys, you should see my email for this channel on the screen right here. It's Tra-Luv5@gmail.com. This is the email for this channel right here. So if any of you guys see something y'all want me to do commentary on, video you want me to watch and do commentary on, please hit me up at this email. If you just want to talk, whatever it is, just hit me up at that email right there, Tra-Luv5@gmail.com. When I press comments, it's gonna actually take that away, and I don't know if you guys can still see it on your end, but before the stream is over, I'll put that back up there. So let's go back to the comments. Hey, cousin, now I see you. Okay, you done changed it up. Thank you for coming in, cousin. Make sure you hit that like button as you enter the live stream. If you didn't hit it when you came in, and hit it when you get ready to go back out, cousin. And I'll call you later when I get off the live stream. But I hope you your day is already starting off wonderful. Thank you for coming to support your cousin. Thank you. Kashel, you say you are cooking beef roast, yams, and collard greens. Oh my God. George, Leah is speaking to you. She gave you a blue heart. Leah, that's one of my moderating managers. I love Leah. Okay, yeah, I'll call you later. Thank you for coming in to support me. Okay, Kayshell, that smells so good, hun. I mean that, oh yeah, I can smell it already too. But that sounds so good. I see we have 20 people in the chat, guys. Please come in and hit that like button. If you haven't already. And guys, I need 45 more, just 45 more, 44. I think 44 more subscribers to hit my 1,000. So guys, if any of you guys aren't subscribed to me yet, please consider hitting that subscribe button. And after you hit that subscribe button, go ahead and hit that bell so that you can be notified each and every time I post a video, a live, or a post. Hey, keep it cute. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you. So yeah, guys, sorry about yesterday, but I told you guys I'm gonna be consistent, and I mean that. So if I post and I say I'm gonna come live, and for whatever reason I don't come that day or at that specific time, I'm gonna come. I gave you guys my word. I am going to be consistent, not only for you, but for myself too, because this is something that I want to try to turn into, you know, a good second form of income. So it's not just my word to you, it's my word to myself too. So thank you guys. I'm sorry about yesterday. But anyway, guys, I wanted to we're gonna talk about the real life with Cindy B. The real life with Cindy B. We're gonna talk about her today. And what I'm gonna do, I think it was Kayshell that left me the name of one of the videos. I think she deleted that live or something, because I didn't see it when I went back to try to find that. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start from the present. Thank you, Leah. I'm gonna start from the present and then go back, so that way we can be caught up with like the stuff that's going on now. But I think it was Kayshell. Kayshell, if you can go and see, because I think that live, I looked for it. I think it was deleted. But yeah, if it's there, if you can send the link to my email, to the email address for this channel, which is just Tra-Luv5@gmail.com. So have any of you guys had the opportunity? I think she's been live now since 8 o'clock this morning. I didn't come in to about, I think 12:30. Because I was driving earlier, so I didn't come into the live till about 12:30. So what I did, because when I came in the live, it was like just everything was quiet. She was just showing the wall. And hey, Sonia, thank you for coming in, Sonia. Please remember to hit that like button. If you didn't remember to hit, I think you could just double tap the screen too to hit the like button. But if you can't, if you didn't remember to hit it when you came in, please remember to hit it when you go out. Oh, it's still there, Kayshell, the email address. Okay, thank you. Because, oh yeah, it is. And I can see the chat. Oh, wow. At first, when I pressed chat, it covered up the email address. So I had to go back and click banner, and then it brought the email address back up. Hey, Miss Gloria. Thank you for coming in, Miss Gloria. The wall. What? Yeah, it was showing the wall, Leah. So, okay. Who else got a chance to look at a little bit done on my way in? Thank you, Sonia. So who else got her live still posted? Okay, maybe I was just strolling through too fast or something, but okay, I'll go back and look, because I didn't see it. I saw something where she said cooking fish, but I didn't see anything, because I think the one you told me said the fish has come to roast or something like that. But anyway, I'll go back and look. But who's had a chance to watch a little bit of her live today? And what I did today, that's what took me a minute. I took notes today because, like I said, I still don't feel comfortable enough yet to bring parts of her video on my channel and do it that way until I really learn about strikes and all of that, because I'm just starting my channel and I already had one strike on it and really didn't understand that one or what it was for. And I don't want to go just building up strikes or whatever to the point I get my channel demonetized. So I got to research more and learn more about the Fair Act use and how to use that correctly, because she's already stated that she's one that you can talk about her or whatever, but don't use her commentary or she gonna go strike you and all this stuff like that. So what I did today, I took notes. Hey Malaysia. Hey Malaysia, thank you for coming in, girl. Thank you. So what I did today, guys, because I couldn't watch that whole video because I got things to do. And from my understanding, she's gonna stay in there until she get money for groceries. And so, like I said, I came in at 12:30 and it looks like she started at 8 something. So what I did, I took the live back so I could watch from the beginning. And so the part that I'm going to do my commentary on today, I stopped at a certain point and I'll go back later and see, because at the point that I stopped at, she started back watching TV and was just like talking about Tyler Perry or whatever. And so I'll go back later and see when she starts back talking and then do notes on that too, so I can Tra-Luv, you explained very well. We get it and it's funny. No, but we gonna break it down today. I took notes for each thing because I don't want to miss no points today. And you guys who've listened to her, y'all know the tone of voice she speaks in. She's very demanding. These are the things that she demands, okay? So I wanted to take notes today so I don't miss anything. So first, what we're going to start off with, for you guys who haven't went over there and watched it and may want to watch it, because I don't want her to think like I'm trying to keep nobody from her channel. You know, she say that's what everybody do. So the name of that video is Groceries Needed Today and Jealous Haters Unwelcomed. And so there was about all the comments, the first maybe 10 comments. The first comment was, I need money for food. The second comment was, the time is 8:28 a.m. Mind you guys, I came in there at 12:30. So she had been on live for a while by the time I came in. Her third comment was, I need to buy groceries today. Her fourth comment was, I am hungry. The fifth comment was, fridge is empty. And then the next 7 comments were her Cash App. So that was 12 comments in all that she put into the live. And so yeah, now I'm gonna go break this live down. And like I said, I took my notes because I didn't want to miss anything today. Come on in, guys, and please hit that thumbs up button as you enter the live. Thank you. So, guys, of course, you all know, because she's angry. She came in the live, starting the live off by banging pots or whatever, hitting pots or whatever on something. And then she goes into the rant of how she needs and wants food. And the way she was talking, I'm sitting in my head thinking, like, that sounds like a personal problem to me. So after she comes in and starts to rant about how she needs and wants food, she then starts to talk about like how she don't care about the people that's judging her, or the non-believers, or the jealous and hateful people, etc., etc. She named about 7 or 8 different groups of people that she didn't care about. That's all she care about is getting her food. And I'm thinking to myself, like, these same people that you are sitting here saying you don't care about, they don't care about you either. Hi, Patsy. Hi, Patsy. Thank you for coming in. She learned from the van lady. Well, she ain't learned too well, Leah, because the van lady, I think, if we're talking about the same one, now I haven't watched her in a long time either, but she was getting good, and I don't think I ever saw her destroy anything. Somebody sent her or cut somebody out for sending $200 instead of 20. So she needs to go back and learn a little more, because now her well is dry. And I think the last time I looked, the van lady was still getting a little something, but this lady over here, her well is dry now. And so after she goes on about the rant of like the people that she didn't care about, she begins to talk about how she's been needing food for weeks, and that the we as the people watching her or her subscribers still the same. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying, Liz. She got a lot more to learn, because honey, her well is dry now. And so she starts to talk about how the supporters know how much money she makes on YouTube, and that she don't make very much, and how the supporters know that she has borrowed from Cash App a whole hell a lot, and that she don't know why Cash App keeps extending the amount of money that she can borrow for them, but that she's borrowed a lot of money from them. And so basically she's telling the supporters that because they know how much that she's not making that much money here on YouTube, and that she has continually borrowed from from Cash App, that is their responsibility now to take care of her. On your way in. Thank you, K-Shell. Thank you. And like it's the support the subscribers' responsibility to take care of her. And mind you, when she's saying these things, she's not saying this in like a nice voice. She's saying this in like a demanding type of voice, like these people owe her something. And so she goes on and talk about the only reason she's still here and surviving is because of all the money that she's borrowed from Cash App. And I'm sitting here thinking, that's your personal problem. If you know you need money and you're steady building up this debt and don't have any way to take care of this debt, then don't you think you should get a job? It's not the supporter's responsibility to make sure you have these things. I saw that, K-Shell. It was actually, I wrote that in the notes somewhere. I think it's actually $419 that she owes Cash App. She's begging, borrowing, and demanding. Yes, that's what I'm saying. And it's like funny, because I'm like, I don't think there's going to be any more people like that lady that you were able to boss and do all of these things to, and she was still coming back, giving you money and taking care of you. You're not going to find too many people like that. So when you find a person that's good to you like that, you better be good to them. Hold on. I didn't mean to put, they got this thing right here in the middle of the way. When I'm trying to click the comments, it's clicking that thing. Patsy B, that's what she said. Yeah, 419. I saw okay, shit. Patsy, it's $419. She showed it on the Cash App. When she was talking about that's the only reason she here is because she's borrowed all this money from Cash App, and she don't know why Cash App keeps extending the amount she can borrow. No, the question is, why do you keep borrowing from Cash App when you know that you don't have the means to pay Cash App back? Why do you keep doing that? And then after she talk about she doesn't know like why Cash App keeps extending this amount to her. She then turns around and start ranting about if she could borrow money from Cash Apps, from Cash App for groceries, then she fucking would. This is when she started to curse, and you could start to see a little of her level going up. And so she said, but right now, because she can't borrow from Cash App for food, right now she just needs food. And I'm still here thinking, any grown woman with sense, and that's why I say she is an intelligent woman, but to what degree? What degree? Because any intelligent woman would not leave their entire existence on strangers that you do not know, strangers that you did not enter into a contract with, to come on these YouTube streets and let this be your job, and we will take care of you as long as you're on YouTube. This is something you chose. An intelligent woman does not put herself out there to have to beg for somebody to feed her belly, as opposed to get up, getting a job, and making sure that she's okay. I didn't know you could do that. It's a shame. Yes, Patsy. I talked about this the other day. I see we have 41 people in the building. Guys, please hit that like button as you enter the live stream, please and thank you. Yes, in some states, Patsy, Cash App lets you borrow money from them. And my first time hearing it was when Peaches McIntyre brought it out. I didn't know they do that either until Peaches McIntyre started telling her subscribers if they were broke, they could go borrow money from Cash App. And then she showed them how to do it and all of that. So Florida is one of the states I know because that's where she is, and Texas is one of the states because that's where this lady is. So yeah, you can do that. But if you know you do not have the means to pay Cash App back, why would you keep doing that? Why would you keep doing that? And the thing that gets me about this lady is because just like on the live she did the other day, and I think for sure she deleted that one, the one where she was laying in the bed telling somebody, oh, she want them just as bad as they want her, and all this kind of mess, and just waddling in the bed singing songs and all of that. I think she deleted that one. I think she deleted that one. But just like on that live, when nobody was sending her money, then she'll start to say, oh, I get what I want. When, basically when y'all don't give me, I get what I want. When she's off the stream or whatever, she say that's how she was able to refurnish her apartment and everything. So if that's the case, then why are you on here continuously begging people for food to eat? If you got this magical way of getting money, and I know on that live she was yelling at people because her food stamps, for some reason she's not getting food stamps for whatever reason this month, which I don't believe her. I do not believe her. Like I told y'all before, I believe this lady is a con artist, and nobody can really tell me differently, because it is mighty funny that you can turn around and refurnish your apartment and all of this after you done threw away everything that you basically begged somebody to buy you. And that's why I say I wouldn't be surprised if this lady gets some kind of crazy check herself. Hey, Margie, thank you for coming in, girl. Please remember to hit that thumbs up button for me. Thank you. After she got money for her food Friday, she then turned around and got mad because it wasn't enough to get what she wanted. Yeah, I think that by the time I clicked off, she was at $11 and something. And I remember she kept saying now she's at $11 and things like that. But this is what I do not understand. You are your own keeper. She was trying to pillow talk her subs. Oh, you saw it, Leah, just looking a hot ass mess up there. And that's why I say all this stuff this lady be doing. And she talks about a little of this in this live too, and I'm gonna get on it too. But she thinks like by doing all these kind of things and being sarcastic, this lady really feel like she's hurting her supporters. That's why I told you guys before, she is a self-sabotaging lady, and she really don't even realize it with all of her intelligence. She is self-sabotaging herself, but she think with her getting on here being sarcastic to her supporters that she's hurting them. But at the end of the day, those supporters are eating. Their bellies are full. So you're not hurting anybody but yourself. Didn't anyone on here knew she was married? I didn't, Patsy, until you said that the other day. But just like knowing her and just seeing who she is, I can believe it. But I never knew she was married. I remember she always used to talk about toxic relationship that she was in, but I never heard her talk about being married to a Caucasian man. Now I hope you ain't getting her mixed up with Cheryl, because you know Cheryl was married to a Caucasian man. So I never heard Cindy B talk about. I just know that she say she was in a toxic relationship, but I didn't know. But it ain't far-fetched. I can kind of believe it, just seeing who she is. And always too, she's another one sort of like Peaches McIntyre, always talking down on black people and how black people are this and black people are that. Those are the black people that you guys surround yourself around. There is millions of black people that are classy and just like you say the white people are. But when you surround yourself with only those type of black people, that's all you know. And for you to be so much better than those type of black people, it always crossed my mind, how did you end up in the midst of only those type of black people? You see, that's why I told people I don't get offended by the word Nigger, because my mom taught me long time ago when she came back from the Navy to never let nobody upset me or offend me by calling me that, because it's those in every race of people. It's how you act, it's how you carry yourself, it's the characteristics, it's just those things. It ain't gotta, it's not about color unless you accept it as a color, and I don't. So I know in all races of people that there are those kinds of people. And I told you guys, I went to an all-white high school. And you know what the first thing I learned there, the first prevalent thing that just stood out, and I think I was at high school at 13 or something like that, all the little white kids were out in the hallway doing acid. I didn't know nothing about no acid and hard drugs and all of that from my neighborhood. I saw that at my all-white high school on the breaks. That's what the kids were doing. And then another thing, a lot of them was sisters and cousins, and because it was so much mixing up, the sister slept and had a baby with the mother's husband and all kind of mess. So that's why it kills me when people are always trying to signal out black people flaws and stuff, when every race of people have their flaws. But she remind me of a Peaches McIntyre. That's how she is, always talking about black people, but you surrounding yourself around those kind. Nope, it was Lil Bill. She said it on a live. Oh, okay, Patsy, I just missed that live then. I never even knew she was married. I just thought she was in a toxic relationship. So see, I can believe it though. Ooh, we that. What lady is Loon, Leah? That's CRCH. Oh, Cheryl. Cheryl. I haven't seen Cheryl. I stopped watching Cheryl a long time ago. You're right. It's how you act. Right, Patsy. My mom taught me that long ago. So nobody has ever called me that to my face or whatever, but nobody has ever made me feel bad about that word. And I wish we as a group of people, we as Black people, I wish we would stop giving over our power as well to that word. Because when you look around now and all these races of people, a lot of their things are starting to come out and show who they are too because of the internet and things. So that we ain't doing nothing no different than what they do. They just put ours on Front Street because we are the chosen people. But my mom taught me a long time ago if I was 8 years old, when she told that to me. And I never thought twice about that word. And I'll laugh at a person if they call me that. And if I got a mirror, I'll turn around and show it to them because that's who they are. But yeah, I can believe it, Patsy. I just never heard her say it. But excuse me. So yeah, after she talks about how she had to borrow all this money from Cash App to and that she can't borrow money from Cash App now, that she's just right now focused on she needs some food. And so she goes on to start talking about how the subscribers saw her trying to get groceries. Hold on, guys. So she go on talking about how the subscribers saw her trying to get groceries and how fucking frustrating it is that she had to sell $11 worth of stock, and that it's a fucking shame, mind you, and that it's a fucking shame that that's all a person has in the world is $11 worth of stock that they purchased on their phone. Again, whose problem is that? You are a grown ass 58-year-old woman. You should be thankful that you were able to sell $11 worth of stock yesterday. And that $11 worth of stock could have bought you a box of noodles and some water. If you got to survive off noodles until you decide to take your ass to work or get up and do something to get you money, then that's what you got to do. But just sitting there on your ass trying to make people, what she does a lot, and I recognize this, is try to use reverse psychology on people. And if you listen to her, and I think I put some examples of some of that in here, but if you listen to her, she tries to use reverse psychology on her supporters to make them feel bad. Right, Leah, or some rice and beans. That's right. Let me tell you, honey, that's why I say, I dated foreign guys way before that became popular to do. And let me tell you, don't just date a foreign person. You learn some things from them. And the Jamaican guy that I was with for 5 years, let me tell you, girl, one day he went out and they eat this mackerel. They eat mackerel in a can, like in tomato sauce. So I was just like, ew, they eat that. That's just part of their like recipes and what they like to eat. And so he got that one day and I was just like, ew. But anyway, girl, when I tell you he took that stuff, and a can of that, I think at that time was probably $1 and something. It might be $2 now. But he took that stuff, chopped up some scotch bonnet, scallions, onions, some more tomatoes, pimento seeds. He put all of their seasonings in there, sauteed it all together, put a little ketchup in it, and then took some rice and boiled rice and poured that stuff over some rice. Guys, when I'm telling y'all, that was oh my God, that stuff was good. And my mind immediately went to survival meal. If I'm ever broke I ain't got but $5 or $3 to eat. I know I can buy me a bag of rice and a can of mackerel and make that stuff taste good, So if that's what you got to do until you decide to better your life, then sweetheart, that's what you got to do. Did you see in one of her latest chat, all the chat apps she had received it added up to over? No, I didn't see that. When was that? Hey, boy, stop capping. Thank you for continuously to come over and support. I don't know what the faces are for, but honey, I thank you for being here. Thank you. Please hit that like button as you enter the live, or double tap the screen and hit that like button for me, please. No, Patsy, when was that? See, and that's why I blame people for doing that, because that's why she stayed the way she is. Just like she said today, she's gonna stay in that live. She don't care how long it takes. She's gonna stay in that live until she get money for groceries. She says she don't care how much the live keep getting cut off. She's just gonna continue to come back because she knows that eventually somebody is gonna send her something. And I blame those people for her being the way that she is, because she needs to understand that she's a grown woman and she's nobody's responsibility on these streets. The same way she want to lay around and waddle in the bed. A lot of people want to lay around and waddle in the bed. They don't want to get up and go to work, but they do. Rice and Jack Mac is a prison meal. Oh boy, stop capping. That's all I know is that shit was good. So y'all was eating some good shit up in prison. I hope y'all had the onions and the scallion and the green onions and the pimento seeds and tomatoes and all that stuff to spice it up more too. Cause I tell you now, I'll never forget that, honey. I ate up that and went and got me some more. So that's why I tell you, don't just date foreigners, honey. You better learn a little something from them too. I done learn how to climb trees and everything. For real. Day before yesterday, Patsy. Day before yesterday. Day before. I don't think I listened to that live. Yeah, I don't think I listened to that live. Staying live for groceries is crazy. What's crazy, boy, stop capping, is the fact that she will not get up and do anything else for herself. And she comes on these YouTube streets and badger and cuss everybody out as if everybody who watches her had her. And it's our responsibility to make sure she survived. And then I can understand, like, if you older and you have a disability or you can't get around and things like that. And even then today, with all these work from home jobs, you can sit in a chair and do a video. You can do a work from home job. But I can understand if it was a reason that she couldn't, and then she's being nice to people and asking for help. But no, the way she demands that people take care of her is absolutely ridiculous. Oh, so you know you done had it before, Leah. Yes, honey, I'm telling you, people better remember that mackerel and rice, and chop up all those seasonings and season that stuff together. Oh my God, honey, that stuff was so good. It's the live when she was waiting for property management and supervisor were coming to her place, but didn't make appointment to come. So what happened to that $300? She didn't pay down the Cash App and she didn't buy groceries. So what happened to that $300 then? That's why I told you guys, I believe that lady is a con lady. What did she do with that $300? Her bills don't equal up to that. I know she ain't paying $300 in internet, and the internet ain't going to let you go 6 months, because I'm sure what she's paying, it would have to be 6-7 months for her to end up owing that much. I know her cell phone bill ain't that much. So what did she do with that money? She can do a lot. She moved a whole apartment by herself. She better get that wagon. Yes, and that's why I say she don't want to do nothing. It's like, She reminds me of the younger kids today, just the entitlement of it all. And then the reverse psychology of it to try to make you feel bad because she don't have. Oh, child, don't you know? If oh my God, I would want to just relax for one day. I just want to have 1 or 2 days to relax. But I'll be a damn fool to lay up and be like, oh, I'm just going to get on here and beg my subscribers and my supporters and badger them if they don't do it and start you. No, I feel less than a woman to myself. I would feel less than a woman to myself. Patsy B, she keeps saying that they come without notice because she doesn't acknowledge her emails or mails. They must text her. That's another thing about her. That's why I say her and Adrian are just alike. That's why she don't like Adrian either, because she see Adrian in her. Her and Adrian are just alike. They want everything now, people giving them, but everything has to be on their terms. Make that shit make sense. Girl, please, lady, please, whatever. It don't work that way. It don't work that way. But somebody or somewhere in her life has got her twisted, got her thinking she is entitled. And it's crazy. She better, like I said, be thankful that she even had an $11 stock. And I don't believe that shit either. I'm sure she got more. If she had that stock, she got more. She ain't just bought one stock that added up or made her a profit of $11. She ain't just bought one stock. If she bought one, she done bought more. I'm telling you, that lady is a con artist over there. And then talking about it's fucking frustrating to have to sell. Lady, I done had to sell cryptos. I done had to sell off some of my stocks. I done had to do a lot of shit to make shit happen that I needed to take care of. And I ain't came out here on nobody frustrated and all of that, because it's my responsibility, just like it is yours as a grown woman. Damn, a wagon Patsy. I seen that man the other day with a fridge on his bike right on the handlebars. Oh my God. They asked if they could come now, and she said she told them she was getting ready to get in the shower. Yeah, that's why she has so much complications. And that's why nobody around her like her. She doesn't try to be a part of everything. She comes in and tries to take over everything. And you can't do that, especially when the people are trying to do something for you. You ain't benefiting those people, not one bit. You not benefiting those people. Lil, wow, if there's a will, there's a way. Honey, Black people will definitely teach you that. That's why I tell you, better learn from everybody, honey. Black people are the epitome of if there was a will, there's a way. Honey, they will get anything done by any means necessary. I tell you, that's why I love my people. We are some amazing people. We really are. We are some amazing people. But yeah, it's just crazy. Everybody, it's people out here. Like I didn't even tell you guys it's been about 2, maybe 3 weeks ago now. But where I'm sitting at right now, this is where I take my breaks at, where I'm sitting at right now. And I had just went, she's very combative. Yes, I had just went to this soul food restaurant that's right here across the street and bought me a pork chop plate. Now, I paid $20 for a pork chop plate, but that was going to be my lunch and my dinner because they give you so much food. They give you 2 huge pork chops, and then I had gotten macaroni, cheese, and collard greens. And so I came over here and sat, and then I had bent down to break a piece of my pork chop off, which I did. And when I looked up, I saw a man digging in the trash can for food. I put that piece of pork chop in my mouth, closed my plate up, and gave that whole plate to that man, and I was still hungry. So I can see if it was somebody like that that has no other means right now. Of course, he can go through, I guess, getting into a shelter and doing all that stuff to get himself back together and all of that. Then I don't mind helping out a person. But a person that just lays up and waddle and feels like it's my responsibility to do something for her because she ain't got food, I gotta feel bad. No, I'm gonna feel bad when I see somebody digging in the garbage can like that for food. Even when he got the plate, he looked down, he was like, oh, I can have some for later too, because it was so much. And I was just like, yeah, the same thing. I don't know if y'all remember when I posted those barbecue pig feet. The same thing I did with this other homeless lady. She saw the plate right there and she was just like, oh, I'll take that off, the rest of that off your hands if you don't want it. I just went ahead and gave it to her because people like that can't just easily come off the streets and then get themselves together enough to get food and all of that. But she's in a place, she gets food stamps. If she would ration her food off, knowing that this needs to last her until she get her food stamps again, or until she gets her YouTube check, then I might be more understanding. But she sits there and eats so much damn food at one time because she knows what she's gonna do. Oh, I'll just eat it all up and beg for more and make them feel bad when they don't give it to me, and I don't feel bad for a person like her. They ask, oh, I've already read that one. Patsy B. Young, my friend. Oh, yes, Leah. I was so looking forward to those pork chops too, honey. And I did not know the plate was going to be $20. Hell, the pig feet plate was only $16. So I didn't know it was going to be $20, but I gave him my food and I was still hungry. But I wasn't finna go back and pay another $20. So I just waited later on that evening, and I think I ate a yogurt and probably some apples or something like that. But I eat every day, and he don't. That's why he had to dig in the trash can and buy. God bless you, Trey. Thank you, Patsy. And by his name brand. Yeah, that's why I say you cannot be choicy and beg and telling people what you want and all that kind of stuff. Tra-Luv, you have a big heart. Thank you, Leah. I really do, girl. And sometimes I hate that for myself. I'm thankful for the heart that God gave me. Don't get me wrong, but what I really dislike, guys, y'all might not think it, or because you don't really, know me in person, but I'm the type of person, I can feel everybody pain and it weighs me down. Like I can sympathize and empathize with everybody. And when I see people in these positions and all messed up, even if I'm in a position and messed up and I have all my own problems, I take everybody's problems and I sit it on my shoulder, and it's like their energy of their pain and everything just transfer into me. That's what I hate. That's the main thing I hate, but I do love the heart that God gave me. My granny, that's how she was too. And I used to always say I didn't want to be like her because she would just like let people walk all over her, and she was a Leo too. And she was strong when she was strong. She had to be strong to be a sheriff at the jail and everything. But when she was home, she was just a like pushover. Everybody just, you could go buy her some Red Lobster or something, and when you bring it to her, she gonna ask everybody else, do they want some, and let everybody else eat out of it, and she gonna eat whatever left, if anything left. If ain't nothing left, then But yeah, so I do love the heart that God gave me. But yeah, this lady, it's like she just demands that people do these things, and I don't feel so. That's my reason for not feeling sorry for her, because she doesn't get up and try. There is nothing wrong with that lady. Like somebody say, she can move a whole freaking house by herself. She can get up and work. It's just the entitlement. And so, guys, okay, where we left off at, where she was talking about oh yeah, how it was she had to sell her stock yesterday. Well, again, be thankful that you had that stock to sell. It's people that need food right now that don't even have $11 worth of stock to sell to even begin to get a pack of noodles. And they got kids. You don't. So be thankful that you had that to sell to get money. And so after she go on that rant, so this is where I put down the 419, because after she goes on with that, she then starts to talk about how she started off this morning with $12.85 in her account, plus a mountain of motherfucking debt that she owes to Cash App. And when you hear me say these cuss words, she said those right there. So I put here $419 is what I seen on the Cash App screen. So she owed Cash App $419. And so after she talks about that, then she starts to talk about how she's not here, and this live today is not about Cash App. She's not paying that down, and she's not here asking the subscribers to pay it down either. But what she is here in this live stream to do is to get money for groceries. And guys, do you know too, like, it's YouTube channel. She says she scrolled these YouTube streets a lot, right? You know, it's a lot of YouTube channels out there that focuses on telling you how you can make some quick money. They show you step by steps. It's a lot of apps out here you can go do surveys on. You can enter in data. You can listen to music. It's a lot of things you can do that these people show you step by step how to get money in your account quick. You have some how to make a quick $100 in 24 hours, how to make $500 in 24 hours. So what that tells me is she just do not want to do anything besides be a bum and beg. That's it. If your videos is not doing it for you, then you have to find another way, Cindy B. You have to find another way. It's plenty of ways. You scroll the YouTube streets all the time. Start looking into some of those ways. You can send the money right to your Cash App and have it available for you to buy food. Instead of on here begging and bombing people for money to get food all the time. It's crazy. And after she talks about this live is about her getting money, that's when she started talking about if she don't get it today, she's just gonna stay on the live until she get money. So she said basically she said if she don't get it today, she'll come back tonight and continue to come back until she gets money for groceries. But until then, she's gonna just lay around instead of prostituting, waiting to hear the Cash App button. You see, that's her way of putting a jab at Adrian. But again, Adrian, Cindy B, Adrian, we've seen it over and over. She gets food to feed her belly, and she doesn't have to stay on live 24 hours to do it. So if she go out there and prostitute her body, her belly full, you still gonna be sitting there with an unfilled belly. So you trying to knock Adrian, you know, which I wouldn't be prostituting my body either, but I'm gonna be a woman and get up and do what I need to do to make sure I don't have to keep doing that. Probably was chicken stock. What was probably chicken stock? The surveys are slow, but they work. Yes, Malaysia, if she had started that shit when she first started begging, she would be ahead. she would be ahead, even though they are slow. I've done the surveys before you, and they are. And another thing she can look into, I missed this appointment, but I had signed up to go do a focus group. It was paying $120, and I was going to be testing out a new product that's getting ready to come out. I missed the appointment though, but it was paying $120, and it was for 3 hours, I think it was. But most people, when I read the reviews, said that it only lasted for like 2 hours or whatever. But it's things like that. It's focus groups she can go try to do in her state. It's a lot of things this lady can do that'll make her money. I remember one time, even on the live, she talking about she could even have a car if the people would send money. Who in the fuck, unless you B-Love and Peaches McIntyre and all of them who just done made $80,000 in one check or $150,000 in one check and all of that? Who in the hell expect your supporters to send you enough money to go buy a car? But if she was smart, she could go and rent a Uber, a Lyft car, and kill two fucking birds with one stone. She got a car to get around and also a car to make money. She always talking about how she ain't scared. On the live she deleted yesterday, she told somebody to come on over so she can bust their head or something she said she was going to do to them. So she ain't scared. She could go do Uber and Lyft. But the lady don't want to do nothing. The stock, she's... Oh my God, Patsy, you is crazy. Oh my God, Patsy, you is crazy, girl. I know. I do those, a lot of them you can do right at home. Right, Malaysia, because they've been sending me some right now to do from my computer or my cell phone, but I haven't done them because those been like $15, but they've been for like 30 minutes and things like that. So I haven't done them, but you right. And that's why I say it's so many untraditional ways this lady can be getting money, but instead, for some reason, she's entitled to everybody else's money. They even have them. She like to eat. They even just had one up here in Johns Creek. I didn't go to that one either. They actually didn't pick me for it. I think I applied for that one, and I don't think I got picked. But they just had one up in Johns Creek. That's where Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown used to live. Usher lived there. Elton, I think Usher still live there now. Elton John, all of them. They just had one of those, a food where you come and taste test all these different foods. She can find ones like that. And again, she'll be killing two birds in one stone. She'll be eating all the damn food she want to eat, plus making money to do it. I do those a lot, right? And she eats a lot of food in one sitting. I seen her eat 5 chicken legs, not including the large amount of sides she had with them. She eats a lot. Yes, Patsy, I talked about that before too. And that's why I said if she stopped eating so much in one sitting, her food would last her long enough to her to be able to get her food stamps and either her check on the 21st of the month. But because she's so entitled and people was coming through doing all of that before, she just feels like she's entitled and she don't care. Like it's not in her mind like I better manage this and make this last until I get this. No, she just feel like I'll just get out here and badger the subscribers, scream at them, cuss them out, play crazy until somebody send me enough money. I'm still trying to figure out though, Patsy, if she just got $300 worth of cash apps the day before yesterday, why is she doing these 24-hour lives still begging for groceries? That's what I'm saying. I don't get, what did she do with the $300 cash apps? It's crazy. She should try a food pantry. Right, K-Shell. Right. Yep, just like Adrian was doing for a minute. So you see, that's why she think like she looks better than Adrian. Like she continuously bring up Adrian prostitutes her body to get this and that. And, you know, Adrian goes out and do a lot of different damn things to get what she wants. whether she's prostituting her body or whatever the case may be. What she is not doing is staying in 24-hour lives, begging her supporters for money to eat and trying to make them feel bad because they haven't sent it. That's what she's not doing. So whatever she's doing her grown woman shit. And she understands that self-preservation is number one. If you don't look out for you, who the hell do you think is gonna look out for you? That's why I would never, and I don't feel sorry for her. I don't. It's so many things she could be doing. Those surveys and all that may be slow, but they for sure. I know y'all done heard slow money is for show money. Okay, all that fast money disappears. That's what I'm saying. Where did $300 go? What did she do? Go buy more furniture? What did she do? It's crazy. So yeah, guys. So basically, after she talks about she's gonna just be laying in bed, not prostituting her body, and just waiting to hear the Cash App sounds. Again, who are you hurting by just laying in the bed? See, while you laying in the bed, you could be on your computer somewhere doing a survey or two, getting a little money to get geared up to buy you some groceries tomorrow or the next day. But you think by telling somebody you gonna just be laying up in bed and laying here waiting to hear the Cash App button, everybody on the other end laughing at you because they know they not gonna let you hear that Cash App sound. So again, who are you hurting here? Nobody but yourself. So enjoy your day of waddling and laying around, because even if somebody sends you a Cash App or enough to get you a little food today, you're going to be right back with the same thing tomorrow, the next day, the next day, the next day, until you finally decide to pop back on live and be like, oh, now you got your food stamps coming back in. Now you're going to start begging for something else. When does it end? When does it end? And so, yeah, she basically, after she talks about that, she starts to tell, I guess she's talking to probably me and anybody else, which I haven't seen anybody else, doing videos on her lately. I know Melissa B and Umashan used to do videos on her, but I haven't seen any lately. But she started telling, I guess, speaking to the ones that do, that she don't give a fuck and we can make all the videos we want, but all she care about is getting food on her plate and eating. Well, if that's all you care about, why aren't you up making that happen? Why aren't you up making that happen? She can do OnlyFans. What's she gonna do, Leah? What is she going to do, Leah? If she do OnlyFans, what is she gonna do? I don't know, though. I don't know. It's some pretty strange fetishes out there. Because who watches, or who used to watch, because I no longer watch her either, but the hungry fat chick. Do y'all remember her? She had an OnlyFans and she was killing it on there. She was making good money on her OnlyFans. Have anybody ever seen the hungry white chick? I know the last time I did see her and Nick Avocado was doing a lot of videos together. When Nick came back out, when he supposedly did that whole play or whatever, they started doing videos together. But yeah, she had her OnlyFans, and honey, when I tell you, she was racking it up. The hungry fat chick, she was so pretty to me in the face. She had a beautiful face to, I think she's still here. I just haven't watched her in a while, but she has a beautiful face. But yeah, so you're right, it is some strange fetishes out there. But Cindy B thinks she's too good for that kind of stuff. Like at some point, even if you did live a life like that before and you've come all the way down or whatever, you got to start back over somewhere. You can't just stand on your high horse and think because you was this way before and now you're here, you're gonna continue to have those same thoughts and ways about yourself. No, you're gonna have to change in order for your situation to change. And I think I jotted that down somewhere in here too, because she talks about that. She's always talking about how she's never gonna change, where you're gonna forever be on here begging people when you need food. And it's crazy. And so then after that, guys, she started to go in on the subscribers now. And so that's when she started telling them if they're not there to help, then they need to leave. And she says she's not asking the broke people to help, but she's talking to the ones that can help. And 1 second, let me get to my other. Yeah, so she's she's not talking to the broke people. That's what she says. She's not talking to the broke people that can't help and need food themselves, but she's talking to the ones that can help, that has money. I don't understand why it's always a problem with her food stamps. She never seems to know when it's time for recertification. Like I said, Kayshell, I don't believe that lady. I think that lady is out here just scamming. I'm telling you, I think she's out here just scamming. Because remember, she's very intelligent. She's very intelligent. And the way she lived her life, you would think everything is so organized. You know, she's always talking about, oh, she got this put here and this together and this. So why wouldn't she know when her recertification is? Everything is so organized. You know, I don't believe her. I don't believe her. Just like the live where she came on here telling everybody she was leaving Texas. I don't believe that was even an option. I don't. I think that was her way. She thought people were going to just start cash apping her money left or right because she was leaving. But yeah, so she gets back and she says, she's not talking to the broke people that needs food themselves, but she's talking to the ones that got money and that can help. And she say, but if you're broke, then don't come to her talking about her videos and how she make people look. She said, take your broke ass to somebody that can help you with your situation. So this is how she talks to her subscribers too. So she's telling them, if you broke and hungry, then don't bring your broke ass over here telling me your story, but take your broke ass on to somebody else that can help you with your situation, because I ain't finna help you with shit. That's basically what she said. And she says she don't want to hear nobody. Oh, she don't want nobody telling her that don't nobody owe you anything. And if you ain't got nothing to help nobody with, then don't come sharing your story. Get your ass out of this live stream and go beg. So that's what she told the people that she considers broke and need food themselves. Don't come to her, period, telling her your story. She don't want to hear. You need to get your ass, your broke ass, up out of her live stream and go beg like she does. Basically. Yeah, that's what she said, Patsy. I wrote it down. I made sure because I wanted to touch on certain things. And that's exactly what she said. She said she doesn't want to hear, don't nobody owe you anything. If you ain't got nothing to help nobody with, then don't share the story with me. Get your ass out this live stream and go beg. Very anal, yes. She said this live stream isn't about her putting in any type of work. She said it ain't about her doing no reactions today. It ain't about her doing no music live, no cleanup lives, no whatever. She said the only thing this live stream is about today is strictly getting money to buy food, and she ain't losing focus. So everybody who broke and can't give her no money need to get their ass out the live stream and go beg like she does. Yes, Leah, that's what she said. So I'm telling you, she's entitled. And she been said on one of her lives, she ain't giving back nobody's shit. So does she know there is a God that, oh, she think God is only fighting for her? Yeah, she think God is only fighting for her. She has told her supporters that won't send her money that God is going to get them. And I'm finna get to another part she says in here. That's why I say she loved to use reverse psychology on people. She knows she's the fucked up one. But what she does is, because she's lazy, don't want to work, don't want to do nothing but beg, she want to put that bad reflection onto others. Oh, because y'all got this and y'all got that and y'all won't give me when y'all see me on here telling y'all what I have and what I don't have, God gonna get y'all. This gonna happen to y'all because y'all got this money and I'm on here begging and telling y'all I don't have it and y'all won't just throw me y'all money. God gonna get y'all. See, that's what she does. That's what she does. So that's how she says she got all after she threw away all that furniture and all of that. She say God replaced it back. You know, she come out here and be like she get what she want. And so that's what she say, God replaced it all back. But yeah, so she say that this live stream that she did today is strictly about getting money, nothing else. She's not here to entertain you. She's not here to do any reaction videos. The only thing she is here for today is for you guys to send her your hard working money. Okay, that's it. And she's gonna lay and wallow in bed until you guys do it. Okay, she's ungrateful, very Leah. Hey, can't handle the truth, girl. Thank you for coming in. Okay, be safe. Can't handle the truth while you driving, girl. Be safe. Thank you for listening. And when you get a chance, please hit that thumbs up button. And so after she go on talking about that's what this live is for, so then she starts to state that it's 8:31 and she wants to order groceries and cook food and put it on her table. And so she's waiting for you guys to send her cash app so that she's able to do that. Well, Cindy B, it is 3:13 p.m. and I want to go home, lay down, roll me a fat one, look at YouTube, sketch a little, maybe even sew a little. I just want to be carefree today. But we can't all get what we want. But what we can do is work hard enough to ensure that eventually we'll be able to get what we want. And you need to do the same thing. You want food to cook, you want groceries and want it on your table so you can eat. Get your ass up out of that bed. Go find you something that will bring you in money to ensure that you're going to be able to have food in your refrigerator to cook, to put on the table. That's easy. That is simple and easy. And so after she says that, she goes to say she doesn't care if it takes 8 p.m., 12 midnight, or if it takes the middle of next week. And you know what she said? She said that if it takes to 8 p.m. tonight, to 12 midnight tonight, or to next week, that doesn't say anything about her. That says everything about the supporters that won't send her money. Be safe, can't handle boo. Hey, Bill Quiz. Hey, Tra-Luv and Chat. I've been listening in the bushes for the past 20 minutes while doing my hair. And child, this lady is a trip. Yes, she is. And thank you, Bill Quiz. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Yes, she is, girl. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand. She reminds me of the teenagers right now and just the entitlement of it all. And just this statement alone. She says, If it takes until 8 p.m., 12 midnight, or if it takes to the middle of next week, that this doesn't say anything about me, but everything about the people. And the only thing it will say about me is that I am willing to take the time to invest to get, take the time to invest to get the things that I want. That's a grown, intelligent woman that made that statement. That if she don't get food by 8 p.m. tonight, 12 midnight tonight, or by the middle of next week, then that says something about everybody else that didn't send her money and not her. So you mean to tell me, because you won't get your ass up and work and do what you got to do to ensure that you have food, that makes everybody else look bad? Now, the day before, she sat there eating 2 fried bologna sandwiches, pancakes, and 2 sugar, whatever they are. Now, today she needs groceries, chimichangas or some shit like that. But now today she needs groceries. Yeah, it's crazy. That's why I say I believe this lady is a scammer. I believe she's a scammer. And when she's showing the wall all the time, she's probably back there feeding her damn mouth then. But I don't believe this lady. I don't. I believe this lady is just a scammer to get money. She gonna keep her live on that long. Yes, that's what she said, Leah. And she said, I guess she was getting knocked off before. And she said if she gets knocked off again, she's just gonna keep coming back, keep coming back. And she keeps canned goods like soup. Why won't she crack one of those open? Even a right. That's what I'm saying. She tried to make herself look so much more than Adrian, but her and Adrian is on the same level. I respect Adrian a little more than I respect Cindy B. And that's because Adrian gets up and try to get something. I respect her a lot more than I respect Cindy B. And you don't see her the same way how she tried to say with other content creators and how their supporters support them. You don't see them talking to their supporters like that when they don't get the type of support they want. They keep it moving. I peeked over there and she was wishing folks again. Yeah, I'm finna get to that. Oh, see, okay, that must be at the end. I'm gonna get that'll be part 2. Cause like I said, I wasn't finna sit there and just listen to that whole thing. I'm gonna break it up because I got shit to go do. I gotta go work to make my money, to make sure I can fucking eat and feed my belly and eat the type of shit I want to eat. Okay. So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna start where I left off at. But so she must have, because she didn't shoot a bird, that lady. That's another thing. She is childish too. What's shooting a bird to people gonna do? She's done that before. She's done that before. But it's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. That's your problem. You getting mad because you won't get up and go get nothing. But yeah, and so yeah, so basically she said the only thing it says about her, because she doesn't get food and get up off her ass and go make something happen to get food, that the only thing it shows about her is that she's willing to invest the time to get what she wants. You see, that's a sign of a scammer. If that lady was really, really hungry, how many of you can sit there? I can go a day. But by that, unless I'm sick, and then I can go more. But by that next morning, my damn stomach growling like hell. And if you go on and on and on, it'll get to the point where it's touching your back and have you over there in pain. How many of y'all go sit there and just let your stomach get to that point? No intelligent woman would do that. That's why I say she's intelligent, but to what degree of intelligence? To what degree? because no intelligent woman would do that. Honey, you gonna been done killed yourself sitting over there waiting. Oh my God, she has a loose. Yes, she do. She really do. And she really believes she's entitled to this. She said before she's not going to get no job. This is the job that she chose. She puts out great commentary and she deserves to be paid for it. And this is it. She said y'all chose y'all job and this is what she chose as a job. But the difference there, Cindy, those people chose a job that will actually pay them so they can make their money to pay their bills and eat. They didn't choose to be like, fuck a 9 to 5. I don't want to work a 9 to 5. I'm going to get on YouTube and these people are going to pay me. Your contract or whatever is with YouTube. It's not with the subscribers. So yeah, she has a screw loose, but she really feels like she's entitled to do what she's doing. She really think like she's entitled to that. And so then she starts talking about how she's been in bed now for 2 days. When she say she's been in bed since 2 days ago when she trying to get groceries then. So Patsy, that's what I'm not understanding. 2 days ago, and I remember she was trying to get groceries then and she got sent $300 cash app, and she's coming back out today saying she's been waddling in the bed for 2 days now. Since she's been trying to get food and she still ain't got food, so she's going to continue to waddle in the bed until she gets money for food. She says she ain't going to watch no comments or she ain't looking to see who's in her chat. She said the people that's in here, she doesn't care. She's just listening for the cash app sound. And to the people that who have the money but are too hateful to help, she hopes that something happens to them. I couldn't make out what she said, but she said to the people who have money but are too hateful to help, she hopes that something happens, and she's not changing a thing with her. And whatever you wish bad on her, she wishes it on you 10 times worse. And this is another thing about this lady. Hold on. Hey, Redbone, thank you for coming in. Please remember to hit the thumbs up button, please. I believe she's a scammer too. It's never enough for her. And she turns everybody off, on and offline. She lucky the program hasn't put her out yet. I agree with every single word you just said, Bilquis. I agree with every single word, and that's my sentiment exactly. Because if she gets if she gets a cash app or what she was asking for like the day before, I'll notice the next day or the next 2 days, now she come back out, she needs something else. Now she needs it for this. Now she needs it for that. When is enough enough? And when are you going to get up and do the things you need for yourself? It's my question. Thank you, Redbone, for coming in. But yes, Bill, because I believe she is a scammer. The leasing office refuses to deal with her anymore. They'll only talk to her case manager. She has bugged them and maintenance so bad. Yes, now I kind of figured that from the last time because the last time I actually had sat down and listened to her, it was still when she was talking about their mind had been made up. They wasn't going to renew the lease. And when she tried to talk, they was telling her something about contact her case manager and things like that. Yeah, that's because of all the shit she has done. She has never been anything but a problem. Nothing but a problem. Since I've been watching this lady, she's been fucking with her neighbors. And that's been 3 apartments ago. That's why I say, what's the coincidence of every apartment you move in, unless now that's just labeled a drug, only for drug people. What's the coincidence that every single apartment is going to be where they're smoking and cooking meth and coke and all of that, and it's all coming through her vents at every single apartment? It's just no way. It just doesn't make sense to me. All of that stuff, I believe, is made up. I just believe it's made up. Um, if she's over 55, she can have food pantries delivered, her groceries plus her food stamps. She just right, and she's 58, can't handle the truth. She's 58. That's why I say, and if she was able to find all the resources she have now, she know about food pantries and all of this shit. She know about all of that stuff. That lady just wants money. How many times have y'all seen her live? How she be on there talking about, oh, she love money. Oh, I love money, money, money. Just dancing around and just talking about her love for money and all of that. That lady just wants money. Like Bill Quist said, that lady have canned goods and all of that. When you ain't got nothing else to eat, honey, a good old vegetable plate will hit the spot too. Pop open a can of those damn green beans, pour you a little salt, pepper, a little twang of vinegar over in there, a little spoonful of garlic and a little butter and a tad bit, just a tad bit of little grease, and let that cook up. Get you a can of corn, put you some salt and pepper, butter over in there, get you some rice, honey, and you got a full meal, honey, a good one too. And if you got a slice of onion and tomato at home, slice your slice of onion and tomato and put it on the side and call it a day. I don't know who the hell right past it she is pocketing that money. That's why I say I blame the people that continue to do that. That's why she know, okay, if this, because she says it. Hold on. I'll get to that in a minute. But she knows that as long as she stay on here, it's going to be some people coming in that really don't know about her, and they're going to feel sorry for her. They're going to cash out her a 20 or 30 or $40 to get food and things like that. She knows the longer she stay on, the probability of that happening is a good one. Because how many times people just click on a live when they see certain things that stick out to them? They click on it and hear her start saying all of that and don't know nothing about her. They'll send it to her. They'll send it to her. She knows about all that shit. If she know to find all those other resources, she know about that. Right, K-Shell. Right. But it's her. It's her. It really is. It's her. She, oh my God, she remind me of somebody I know very, very well. Not begging and all of that stuff, but just the way they've isolated the world from them. All because they want to feel like they're better than other people. They're very judgmental. Oh, I'm not like this, or I'm not like that, or I don't do these things. And yeah, just have isolated the world from them, from themselves. And it's sad because that is a miserable life to live. They know it, but they try to pretend. See, we all put on this front like nothing hurts us or nothing bothers us. But if we have feelings, something hurt us and something bothers us. But we have to put on this whole armor of I don't give a fuck. And that's how she is. When she know, I just can't imagine. I would be like depressed and just sitting there mad at myself if I sat there and did that. If I sat there and waited on somebody, strangers and people that I don't know for sure, to feed me, I would be upset at myself. I would be very upset at myself. And I think she done did so much. I think she done did so much scamming with Walmart too. I don't think, because she talked about it one time. Hey, Tra-Luv and chat, I stopped watching her a long time ago. Are people really still giving her money? She's crazy like a fox. Hey, Teresa, thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. And please remember to hit that like button. Yes, Teresa. Now they're not like it used to be, but she still managed to trick a few people out of their money. And yes, she is crazy. She is. She gotta be. That's why I say intelligent to what degree? We all know people with autism, certain mental diseases and all of that are very intelligent people. They are extremely intelligent. But to what degree? What degree? She speaks well. She does that, but she can't be that intelligent, like on a high level of intelligence. Otherwise, she would not be sitting here doing, unless this is just what she's used to. She's if this is just her whole plot to scam and scheme money, then hey, I guess she would be. And if she's still able to feed herself and all of that in the background while doing this shit and people fall for it, hey, I guess you would call that some sort of form of intelligence. But I couldn't even put myself out there like that morally. Worthiness, I could not put myself out there. I got to feel good about myself. And me knowing that I'm not doing all I can do for myself, but instead begging and bombing just because, I couldn't feel good about myself. Thank you, Redbone. Thank you. Thank you, Leah. Are we talking about the lady with the bald head with the glasses? Yes, Redbone. Yes. The program is under a new company and she's causing problems with them. She may want to tread lightly because I don't think they'll have as much patience as the last organization did. You're right. I think they're getting tired. And don't you know the last organization is going to leave notes? Those people exchange notes. They're going to talk about it. They're going to tell them to watch out for her. Those new people already know everything they're going to need to know about that lady. Trust me, everything they're going to need to know about her, they're going to know it. That lady knows exactly what she's doing. Just take right, Teresa. So I'm glad, I was thinking, I always think when I think things differently or see different things in people that I be the only one seeing that stuff. But I'm glad other people see that. At first, when I start watching her and she started doing that, I didn't think that way. But as time went on and I watched her long enough, I started being like, something ain't right with this lady. Something ain't right. Just like she said the other day, I think y'all, I don't know. I think she deleted that live from yesterday, but she was in there talking about, yeah, dancing around. This was the one she was shaking her breast and all of that, trying to show off the new bra she done bought. And she bragged about how yeah, she can save up money. She says she don't care how long she wait. She know how to put money over into the bra pot and into this pot and that pot till she get what she wants. So that proves it now. So all the time you've been had money sitting that you've been saving to get a bra, but steady coming online begging for money all the time, saying you didn't have any. It's people that done put money up for savings and then don't have any personal money. They have to go into that money, whether it was for a bra, whether it was for vacation, whether it was for whatever. But you, on the other hand, get on here and brag about how you've been putting this money up to buy you a good bra and all of this. But ever since you've been putting money up, you still been coming out here begging for money. That's how you know she's a scammer. A person that's really, really hurting gonna be like, fuck that. This bra can wait another month or two. I've been waiting this long anyway. This bra can wait. I'm finna use this money to get me some food with, or I'm finna use this money to buy my mattress pad with. I'll be one step closer to covering and moving my mattress, or I'm finna use this money to get my trash bags, my carts, or whatever I need to help me move. That bra can wait till I get situated. But that's how you know she's a scammer. Oh yeah, she said they were cooking. Yes, in the Leah, but she done said that in all the apartments they done moved her to. That's been their purpose for moving her to all these different apartments. And if you notice, every time she get in a new one for about a week or so, she love it. And then after that, she start with the shit coming through her vents again and how she can't breathe and all of that. But one thing I noticed too, the people, I don't forget when or why, it was some reason they was asking her, telling her they needed a doctor's note to show that whatever films is in her apartment has been affecting her. She never could produce it. She went all around talking about why this, why that. She never could produce it. But if those films and all, and you didn't start getting affected like that until you moved into those apartments and those films start coming through your vent, why can't your doctor have something on letterhead and show those people that that is the truth? That lady is a scammer. That's what she is. And she does that, Leah, in every apartment. Trust me, when they move her again, a week or two later, she gonna be saying the same thing. Her neighbors should be complaining on her for the false reports she make against them. I couldn't imagine living next door. I know I couldn't have either. Man, that lady would have done had all kind of smackdown, curse downs, all kind of stuff. I would have really been the neighbor from hell with her after she done keep doing this bullshit to me. I would really be the neighbor to hell with her. It's crazy. She isolates herself instead of trying to be a part, because maybe, just maybe, if she made herself a part and was nice to those people or whatever, and if they were truly doing those things, maybe she could talk to them and be like, you know, guys, when you guys do this, it comes through my vents and it messes up my breathing, or it affects something in my lungs, and this. Could you guys maybe find another way, or, you know, something. But just being a complete asshole, that's not going to get you anywhere. Remember the saying, you always catch more flies with honey. And you giving out straight vinegar over there, lady. K-Shell facts, no matter who lives above or near her, she harasses them, complains about what they have on their porches, and accuses them of being drug addicts. Yes, a sign of no life. But I believe, guys, and I don't know if we'll ever find out, and I'm sticking to this, and I came to this conclusion a while ago. I believe besides the food addiction, this lady had some other kind of addiction. And that's why she looked down on those people so much. A person that has a life, even if there is where you come from, you would not be constantly focused on what those other people are doing. Even she bring that into the live she did today. And we'll get to that point too. But I believe that lady had some kind of drug addiction. I really do. And I believe she see those people in her. Her and A just alike, can't get her. I said that, Teresa. And not only that, is other ways, you know. But like I said, I respect Adrian a lot more than I respect this lady, because at least Adrian gets up. Like this lady always talking about, like today, she says she just finna lay there and waddle in bed instead of prostituting her body and just wait on the cash app sign. I can't respect a woman like that. Adrian, she's gonna get her ass up and go trick off with Will, Bill, Frank, gym, whoever she got to do, or go do whatever she got to do to get her money and to get food. This lady, and then she tries to throw it up in people's face. It's just like the entitlement of it all. Her and Adrian are alike in a lot more ways, but at least Adrian do try to do something for herself. Teresa 100, and it's never them, always everybody else. Right. Yep. See, that's another thing they have in common. Absolutely right. It's always everybody else's fault. Thank you, Bill Quiz. You're right. It's always everybody else's fault. And that's crazy. Grow up. Take responsibility for your own shit. The other day, she was screaming into the camera about how nobody wants her to have anything and how they should sell their nice things and send her the money. It was so disturbing. Yeah, they worked for those nice things, lady. They worked for those things. That's what I'm saying. It's like, that's why sometimes I be wondering, like, is she doing this too to make people start talking and doing commentary and all that stuff to try to get herself back up? Because a dumb person couldn't even think this was the right way of thinking, much less an intelligent person. Nobody cares what she has. Nobody cares what she has. What people care about is the fact that they're not going to be the ones to continue to supply what you have while you lay your lazy ass around and do nothing. Nobody cares about her like that. Just like she always talking about, oh, all the content creators got together to make people stop coming to her channel and to dislike her and not watch her. So you mean to tell me your intelligence wasn't enough to attract intelligent supporters that knew to think for themselves and not to follow what somebody else is doing? Since you always talk about this great commentary and intelligent commentary that you give, but that couldn't attract intelligent supporters that knew how to think for themselves? No, what it is your supporters start to see through your ass. They started to see through your ass. Ain't nobody have nothing to do with the people stop watching you, stop sending you support, stop purchasing from your Amazon list, but those people. Those people start seeing who the fuck you were, and they didn't like it. They didn't like it. It didn't have nothing to do with nobody else. And it's never them. Exactly. The other day she was screaming about how nobody, yeah, that lady is always talking about somebody hating on her, somebody jealous of her, somebody don't. That's just the go-to today of the entitled people. But the last I checked, people were normally jealous of people that had a lot, and those people had what you wanted, or people was jealous of people that had something within them. Their light shined so bright and those people's didn't. I don't see any of that in real life with Cindy B. I see a dull light. I see a miserable person, very unhappy, self-loathing. That's her main thing. It's always, why not me? Why not me? Pick me. Why y'all didn't pick me? Why y'all don't say my name over and over? Why y'all don't send me all this money? Why me? Why me? Why not me? Why not me? Everything is her. She's self-loathing. And I think that's because, and these are all just my observations and my thoughts. Nobody has made her or put her first or made her feel wanted or like it was about her. So now in her grown old age, everything is, hey, I'm here. Why not me? Look, I've done everything to get your attention. I want everything that y'all are giving to everybody else. You know, some people are just going to have it easy like that, and some people are going to just have to work harder. And if you haven't garnered the subscribers, well, she did though, because those people were taking good care of her. She just thought that she could treat them any kind of way, say whatever she wanted, and that they were still going to be there until she fucked around and found out. She really did. She had some people that were really taking care of her. Like I said, especially that one lady alone. That one lady was handling shit 5 or 10 people should have been handling. That one lady was doing it. And that's the one you try to make an example of. People saw that and felt sorry for that lady. And they start stepping back from your ass. She wants to be like Tasty Talk. I think she want to be like Tasty. I think she want a little bit of Truth Hurts. She want to be a little bit of Money Boy. And lately she want to be some of Kevin Samuels. Because lately that's who she been, oh, y'all sending $100 to Kevin Samuels and y'all this and that. And, oh, Eat with Q. She brought her up the other day too. She want to be a little bit of everybody instead of herself. She want to be a little bit of everybody. I don't know where her life went left, but she's always bragging about. That's what I said the other day, Bilquis, how she lived in New Jersey with the nice house. What she say her RV was $30,000. That's what I said too. For her to come out here and make a video and explain to us, because after this right here, the New Jersey stuff, she said she was homeless for 10 years. And that's when she go off on her brother them saying they left her in New Jersey. How can anybody leave a damn, in Texas, how can anybody leave a damn grown woman? How can anybody do that? They can do that, but as a grown woman, you have to make a way for yourself. So it's like everything that has happened to her is somebody else's fault. And this is what I'm trying to understand. How do you go homeless for 10 years? She said she was homeless 10 years before she moved into this group program thing. That's another reason I think that lady had some sort of drug addiction, because how do you do that for 10 years? I don't get it. Did you just wait out those 10 years to finally somebody could find you an apartment or get you in an apartment? So you did the same thing then as you're doing now? You just sat around and begged and went into your shelter to eat and sleep and maybe panhandle, because I think I heard you say you did that for a while too. Panhandle out in the streets and all of that until the government and the taxpayers could start paying for you an apartment? Like, when did your life stop? Because I forgot how many years you've been in the program, but I know it's been at least 5. So if we go at least back 15 years or so ago, you're 58 now. That would have made you around 45, in your 40s or something like that. Girl, I still had a lot of kick in my 40s. I still got a lot of kick now, but I still had extra kick in my 40s. What were you doing? What were you doing? She wants to be like Tasty Talks taught a lot of bad habits to YouTubers. They just start following her. See, it's all about the money. They start seeing her getting money and they don't mind picking up those traits either. Sort of like Peaches McIntyre. That's why I wish people would stop believing that there's some sort of strategy into that. Guys, I can guarantee you right now, if I turned myself into a Peaches McIntyre right today and start doing all the same kind of shit Peaches get out here and do, open up a maxi pad, start putting yogurt, get on here, tell all my mama business, all my family business, dog them out like a dog, I bet you I'll start making the same kind of money Peaches making. You know why? Because people are attracted to drama. It's not a strategy to that. It's just some people can't believe that a woman is out here in this, carrying herself like that in front of people. So they're going to tune in to watch. You're going to have those that are just like her and do all of those things in public and everywhere too. So they're going to tune in and watch. Then because everybody is watching now, you're being monetized, you're being in the algorithm and throwing all out. And when people come through shocking shit, they just press it and watch. I can guarantee you right now, if I wanted to do an experiment like Nick Avocado and all of them and come out here and turn myself into a Peaches McIntyre, I bet my YouTube channel blow up too. I bet you my YouTube check will blow up too. But I'm not willing to sacrifice my soul for that. Neither am I willing to sacrifice my mother for that. You see, but there's no strategy. There's no strategy. Consistency is the strategy. That's it. Just being consistent. But once everybody see money, oh, I'm going to start doing this too, or I'm going to start doing that too, or because I remember when I first got on I came on YouTube in 2019. It wasn't like that before. I mean, people would give and do whatever they can when they wanted to. Which is a good thing. And then when you find that loyal support, that following, then yeah, they're gonna support you. But when you're just coming out here asking strangers and telling strangers what they got to do for you, God ain't gonna bless that. And that's why you continue to have to keep coming out here doing that. I used to like her until one day I went on there and she was cut. The same thing happened, Redbone. I think when I first heard her, she was doing a video. She was the connection rejection then. She was doing a video, I think, of Eat with Q, but she was making some very valid points. And I was like, I like this lady. She makes some very, very valid points. But then it didn't take long. A couple of days after that, or, later, maybe even a week or so, I went on there and she was going berserk. She was going berserk. And I still didn't come to my conclusion then. It took me a few more times of watching her to realize something ain't right with this lady. This lady off. Right. I think her brothers may still send her money too, even though she puts them on blast. Well, the way she was talking like they wasn't doing nothing for her. That's why I say this lady is a scammer. Because if they're sending you, I think somebody said it was $200 a month or something like that. What are you doing with that? Like either that $200 a month, that should be used to pay your internet and your rent. Your rent ain't even $100. That should be used to pay your internet and your rent. You have food stamps for your food. What do you have left? Besides the decoration of your home or whatever, what do you have left to pay? That's why I say something ain't adding up. 1 + 1 ain't equaling 2. Especially she just got a $300 cash app the day before yesterday, and you on here still begging for food? Nope. Something ain't adding up. Blessings, Land. Thank you for coming in. Who else? Who was that? Hey, Lady G. Thank you for coming in. Blessings. I have to make a few runs. Tra-Luv, I thumbs up the live and I'll be listening. Thank you, Teresa. I'm gonna get off in a minute. I'm gonna finish up this summary stuff and I'm gonna get off here in a minute so I can go back to work. Thank you for coming in. I really appreciate that. She got upset because a case manager recently told her she's the only one always complaining about drug fumes. No one else. That's what I'm saying. And it seems like if each one of those apartments she moved in, if that was happening, what did the other tenants think? Was they getting sick? Is that what happened to them? They end up dying off from the drug fumes and the apartment became available? Like what? That's why I say it's just no coincidence It's just not happening like that. She's creating all of these she want attention. She's like a person that has never had attention, and she's bringing all the wrong type of attention to herself. All the wrong type of attention to herself, and she think it's hurting other people. When she got into this apartment, she got upset that she didn't have all new appliances and harassed the leasing office about that. They told her if her stuff ain't damaged or broken, she needed to deal. That's right. And if you want to be all picky and choicy like that, get up, get a job, go make enough money to go out there and get you a regular damn apartment that you paying regular rent on. What are you doing for yourself to better your own life? Do you think you're going to live to 80, 90, 100 years old depending on everybody else? What are you doing for yourself? It's crazy. And then complain about every damn thing. Like you done contributed something. You ain't contributed shit, but forms that you done had to send in to get all of this discounted shit. That shit, I'm telling you, it pisses me off so bad because if I had that opportunity, I would be in there taking advantage. Instead, this woman wants to throw into people's face that she's gonna waddle and lay in bed all day and watch TV and listen for Cash App sounds while complaining about every fucking thing, but ain't doing nothing to help or better herself. Please. Hey, everyone. When she got it. Hey, everyone. I miss speaking to Still Driving. Can't handle the truth. You should be able to see my email there now. I did put up an email, so if you need me for anything, it's there. And what's crazy is she'll talk trash about where Sin City works, okay? But at least that woman gets up and goes to a job to afford her groceries and everyday necessities. The nerve. You better say that, Bilquis. That's what I'm talking about, the entitlement, the craziness of it all. You want to talk about where somebody else worked when the truth and the facts of the matter is you work no fucking where. Or you have if you're going to consider YouTube your job, you have a very, very low paying job, lady. I don't even think you're making $2 an hour on YouTube. You say your YouTube check was $122 for the whole month for 30 days. Let's see, what's that? 30 into that's 120. So what do you make, about $40 or something? No, it won't even be $4. You make about $4 or something a day. Is that correct, guys? Let me see. 122 into 30 days. So 30 into 120, that would be 4. Yeah, so it's like you're making about $4 a day or something like that, and you're happy with that. You see, you should be ashamed of yourself. And then gonna talk about somebody else's job. Cindy just went now, and I believe her. I don't have no reason not to believe her. Cindy just went and spent $500 cash on food. Cash money, not food stamps. And she said that was gonna have to last for the month. $500 cash that she ain't get on here and beg nobody for. That job that she got her to where she was able to do that. And she still got her self-worthiness about herself. She can still hold her head up high and all of that as a woman, because she's not doing what you doing out here using and abusing people. Yeah, no one talks about her, Leah, but let her tell it they do. She over there having everybody think like, oh, all content creators that got together and like banned her, or got people not want to come over in her chat, or people won't say her name because they don't want nobody to come over and listen to her. It's sad because the whole time that I've been on here, I haven't seen but two content creators to scarcely do commentary on you. Again, that's Umashan and Melissa B. And that's just, oh, and I saw you and Cheryl going at it before. And that's it. It's not a bunch of content creators banding together. I don't even think a lot of people know of you. I don't. I think a lot of people just mistakenly come across your channel how I did in the beginning. Leah Wright, I think that also pisses her off that everyone, that is it. That's it. Because that's why she's always on there. Oh, they won't say my name because they haters and they don't want nobody coming over here to listen to my channel. Girl, I'm subscribed to a lot of people and I have my favorite people on here, but not even those people can stop me from going in anybody's chat and listening to them if that's what I want to do. And I don't think other grown women that would subscribe to you either fell under that either. People just got tired of who you are and they couldn't take no more of that. They couldn't take no more. Ain't nobody stopped because no crew of people done got together to get you off of YouTube. You're not that important. I never heard a lot of content creators, like I said, too, and Cheryl a couple of times because y'all was going at it. I'll never forget because you called her salad bowl a dog bowl. Say she was eating out of a dog bowl over there. I remember that. So see, that's another thing about her too. She always tries to come out here and act like, oh, the commentary that I do on people is just that. It's commentary. It's not dragging anyone or going to hell with it. That's a lie. That is a lie. Just because you said in a certain way, that doesn't change what you're saying. You're trying to say it in a way to make yourself feel like, oh, you're not doing what others are doing. But in turn, you are. You are. You have dogged Adrian all up and down, left or right, a circle, and all other things, but would still come out here. Oh, the commentary I do is just that commentary. I don't dog people. I don't. All a lie. All a lie. Hold on, let's see that everyone, right? A redhead lady a few years ago had beef with a redhead lady a few years ago had beef with, who is Melissa? Oh, hold on. A redheaded lady had beef with her a few years ago, and that's all I ever seen. I can't. Leah, I just some kind of way. That's why the algorithm is a trip, because I've been going into her name, because since I said I'm gonna start doing the commentary on her, I've been going back to see which videos. I was trying to find the video that K Shell had told me about, and some kind of way that popped up, and I saved that video so I can go back and listen to see what that was about. So I have that video saved in my watch laters. I saw that. She said a response to Cindy B or something like that. Yeah, I'm going to go back and watch that. I have it. Oh, I thought she said 30,000, Patsy. So her RV was 80,000. That's what I'm saying. Like, what happened? What happened? And a person that can acquire all that type of shit, a beautiful, nice home in the suburbs in New Jersey, a $80,000 RV, and all these other nice things, even if they fall, they know how to come back and do that again. So what happened? What happened? Hey, Lady Sunflower, thank you. You be careful while driving. Thank you. And you have a great Sunday too. Oh, hold on. This thing going dead. Let me plug this back up. Thank you, Lady Sunflower. Be safe and careful out there. Let me, my tablet going dead. Hold on. Okay. Driving and listening. Lady Sunflower. Her reaction videos is what gets her paid, but she refuses to do that. Right, K-Shell? But I know. But that's the thing, K-Shell. She will do them. She will slip them in there. Like the other day, she talked about Adrian, and I think it was Peaches. It was two other people. She will slip them in there. She won't really just label them as reaction videos anymore. But she never really stopped talking about people. She never really stopped talking about people. She just didn't do them the way she used to. But you're right, because she did do good reactions. She really did. But she did some very crazy and eerie one and freaked out ones too. Bill Quiz, the strategy is nothing more than low-key scamming and rage bait. Yes. Peach's strategy is nothing more. Right, Bill Quiz. Right. That's why I say, get out here and just be a fool. Act a fool. Cuss everybody out. Your supporters take their shit and then turn around and treat them like they're nothing. Come out here, dog your mama out, do all this crazy shit that people can't believe, and watch. And watch. Because from my understanding, because y'all know I watch Yo-Yo, which is entertainment you love. Most of her commentary is done on Peaches McIntyre, and she's very good at what she does too. She's very good at that. So y'all should really go listen to her sometimes. But her, if you're not already listening to her, but if you want the good commentary on Peaches McIntyre, Yo-Yo Entertainment you love, she got it. But from what I understand, that's what Peaches teach her, the students that she teach. That's what she teach them, to go out and make videos about her. And that's how they get all the numbers and all of that. But I heard that's all she teach them in that class, is to go out and start making videos about her, because she's trending and everybody is talking about her. So if you get out there and make videos on her, then that's what'll blow you up. Right, Tra-Luv. Facts. Thank you, Can't Handle the Truth. Yeah, it's crazy. This lady is crazy. I came on YouTube 2009 listening to old R&B music, hip hop, and other music, sharing on my Facebook. Didn't know that it was content creators making videos until I started watching mukbangers in 2018. Well, I didn't even, girl, I found out about Facebook in 2009, and I think that was from from a friend, or somebody told me about. I didn't even know Facebook existed. And I didn't find out about YouTube till 2019. And I came on, and I think I came across the mukbanging first too. And then as I was just going on and on and on and on, I started coming across different sectors. And then this one just caught my attention, because when I came in, like I said, I just saw a group of people jumping and dogging one person. And that caught my attention. And I was like, wait a minute, But yeah, I didn't know all this stuff either, honey. Her reaction videos, the strategy is nothing more. Right, Tra-Luv. I came on YouTube. I read that. She said her brother could give her more than two. You see, but what is she giving herself? I can come out here and say my brother or my mother or somebody can give me something too. But what am I giving to myself? Her brother didn't have her. Her mother and father aren't here anymore. Those are the people, if anybody, that would have owed her something. Besides, now the only person owe her something is her. So she should be appreciative of the $200. Like I said, that'll pay your internet and your rent. Boom. That's two bills out the way right there. You ain't got to beg nobody for. You see, so make it make sense. Nobody owe her that. A lie don't care who tell it, right. Hey Spark. Hey Spark, thank you for coming in and supporting the live. Thank you. Please hit that thumbs up button. Thank you. She's mad at her brother now because his daughter and grandson. Oh, did she think she was supposed to come before them? Now that man created that person. That man created that person. So yes, that person needs to depend on him, but you 58. You way grown. Redbone, she's gotten off easy with content creators not coming for her, especially when it comes to truth and money boy after the way she talked about them. Right, but I think that's the thing. Like, I think most people automatically viewed her as crazy. For some reason, nobody just caught on to her to pay enough attention to her. I think everybody just immediately just started thinking this lady was crazy. You see, but you're right. You're right. I think Moneyboy and Truth and Adrian, I think, and sort of kind of Sin City too, but she's done it more with Moneyboy and Truth. I think those are the ones she has gotten so filthy. And she'll come out here and say she does not do commentary like that. I just don't care to go all the way back. But if it was one live, oh my God, it was one live, and I had made a post about it. I was like, what in the hell is going on over there that she did about Truth and Money Boy? And this live was so evil and wicked and just downright dirty and nasty. She always talks about how she don't curse and all of that, and we all know that's a lie. You see, they'll say, oh, people be doing all this cursing and all this in their videos and all of this. But then because you will just say the word bitch and fuck or something, or motherfucker or something a million times, you only use 3 cuss words a million times, but you don't curse. A hypocrite. A hypocrite. Fact, she definitely eats better than me. Patsy, what Patsy say? Real. Oh, dog, I'm missing all of this. Hold on. I ain't going. I was about to send grocery. I was about to send grocery money sent from a true sipper. Hold on. Did y'all see someone give a dollar cash app today? Oh no, you see, I ain't going. I came in at 12:30. She had already been on live since like 8 o'clock or something this morning. So what I did, because when I came in, it was no talking. It was just, I sat there for about 15 minutes. It was just no talking. Everything was just at the wall. So what I did, I went all the way back to the beginning to start from the beginning. So I just took notes from the beginning to the point where she's like, okay, now I'm finna just lay in bed and watch TV all day or whatever, and started talking about Tyler Perry. I stopped it right there and said I'll go back and get the rest as part 2 or whatever. So I didn't see that, but that's good. That is absolutely good. If I would have sent 50 cents if I could have. It's crazy. I got your email on your community wall. Okay, can't handle the truth. I was about to send grocery money sent from a true sipper. I wouldn't send her anything, K-Shell. Anything. She needs to learn that she can't do that. And if she's gonna come out and ask people and all of that, she should be nice to people. She should be appreciative and thankful of what she get, even of that dollar that somebody sent her. Leah girlfriend, that was me shaking my motherfucking head. I sent, oh my God, and let her have it. So oh my God, disrespectful, entitled bitch. Oh my God, I gotta go back and see that part. I ain't going, you a mess. Hold on, let me do it like Willie D do it. Hold on. We needed that. Thank you, I ain't going. She needed that. I'm serious. Somebody need to really, really put that lady in her place. Even though it ain't gonna change her. She's gonna talk about that. I ain't going. At least it was a cash app and not a super chat. She would only got 49 cents and had to wait for it. Okay. Okay. Now instead of just having what she say, she start the morning off with. Let me see what she say. She started the morning off with what was it, $12.59 or something. So now she got $13.59 that she started the morning off of. So she one step closer to getting groceries. That lady, thicker than a Snicker. She eating good in her apartment, looks better than some that work. She needs to sell that bike. That'll help her out. Amen, Patsy. Amen. Don't look like she missing now meal over there. So it really ain't gonna hurt her if she go into next week without groceries. It ain't gonna hurt her because it don't look like she done missed not one damn meal over there. And there's probably a few other things in there she can sell too to help her out. Because, honey, it ain't nobody's responsibility but her own. Shit, I spend in one grocery shopping trip 300 and my kids are grown. And when they left, I still was cooking and shopping like they were still here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People out here going to work and doing what they got to do to take care of them damn selves. And it ain't like shit is cheap today. And she's like, oh, people got it. You got it. You can send it. And this, how you know what the fuck people got? It's crazy. She's gotten off easy with content creators. I think we went through that. Little bit. Fact, she definitely eats. Y'all, my dollar cash app sent her into a damn frenzy. I'm sure it did. I ain't going. And I'm sure your words didn't make it no better. Eating out a dog bowl. That lady needs some meds. Yes, she do. That's what she told Cheryl she was eating out of. That's why she starts mess and talks about, oh my God, Bill Quiz, whoever you are, you need to start your channel too. Because you see, that's the same thing I realized too. You speaking all the facts. You are right. That's what she does. She start bringing out all these different content creator names and be praying that they will make videos about her. She wants other content creators to go back and forth with her so she'll get more clicks. That is the 100% facts. I have said that, and you are right. And then when they ignore the fuck out of her, it makes her so mad. You right, because she just jumped off and started. Truth and Money Boy had never, I don't even know if they had even known of this lady, but I know for a fact they had never said nothing about her. And I remember when she first started doing and making videos talking about them, and they still ignored the fuck out of her. She got harsher and harsher and harsher. Even she popped up in Truth Live one day. I don't know how many of y'all remember that, but it was when Truth first did the commentary on Eat with Q. She came over in Truth Live and tried to take up for Eat with Q. Truth ignored her. I the one responded to her, and she didn't say nothing back to me. But she tried everything she could to get Truth to pay her some attention. She really did. And Truth ain't paid no attention to none of that shit. It's about 50 minutes into the live, K-Shell. I was screaming. Okay, I gotta go back and watch that. I'm gonna watch that later on tonight. I ain't going when I do the second part. The dummy had the nerve to look up my last name definition. That's her intelligence kicking in. But she's too intelligent to go look up a site where she can make some damn money for herself. She claims the money she made off the sale of the RV and or her house was bled dry by her brothers. How she let her brothers do that? Like an intelligent woman, when you sell your house in your RV, you ain't go get you another house. Like, what was you and your brothers them doing? That you didn't go secure you another home, that you sold your house in your RV and just went out into the world and became homeless? Like, what happened? I just need her to come do a story time from beginning to right now. And I don't believe that. I don't believe that, and unless they was all bleeding it dry with alcohol and drugs. I can believe that. Other than that, I don't believe it. Spark the Grill, very weird and unbalanced. That she is. I ain't going, so she been stalking you. She always talking about that. Oh, she's weird. Even the other day when she was all like, I want you. I want you just as bad as you want me. Oh my God, when she started doing, oh, this is my bed, but you'll never lay in it with me. You'll never, oh my God. I'm like, lady, oh, please, you're about to make me throw up just even talking like that. It's gross. I won't front. I've sent her money just so she could be quiet. That's how she almost got groceries this morning out of me. I think a lot of people feel that way. I think a lot of people does that too. But I think that makes her continue to do that, like a child throwing a temper tantrum. They know as long as they do this, eventually somebody will get tired of it and go ahead and just do whatever it is they want. But see, if nobody that one day don't come through for her, period, at all, she may learn her lesson. Yeah, K-Shell, you are a good one, because I would not. She can get on there and go berserk. I would not. I was really only going to do it to see her at a. I'm surprised she didn't cuss you out. Bitch, yeah, thank you, but you could have sent it at the beginning of the live. You've been sitting here watching me beg and this and then. Now you want to decide. Yeah, I thank you, but you could have. Yeah, she crazy. I would never understand. It still doesn't make sense to me. You begging for money. Somebody sends you a lump sum of $200. You begging for people to buy all your things off of your Amazon wish list so you can furnish your house. This person goes on there and buys the majority of the stuff so you can be good. And you come back and get mad. I don't understand that logic. You wanted her to send $20 instead of $200. So did you just want all these other people to send 20? Did you just want to see that 8 people or 10 people or whatever sent $20? Like, I don't get it. You had the $200, so that's a good bit of money right there. So you don't have to worry if nobody else is sending it. Now you had the majority of things to furnish your home, but you get mad and say, don't you know how to choose one thing off the Amazon list instead of all this, everything? Like, I don't get it. She had a fit because another content creator claims she hates got wish list love on her birthday. She was pissed. She pocket watches hard. She lurks in the chat. Yes, Billquist. Yes. She most definitely watches everybody pockets. And that's why she's gotten the way she's gotten, because she feels like, because everybody else supporters send them, cash app them, support them, and all of that. Because you remember in the beginning, she wasn't doing that. So when she starts seeing everybody's supporters doing that, then she started to feel entitled. But you had not built that type of loyalty with your supporters yet. But yes, she does. She watches everybody else's pockets. Sure, she cussed me out this morning. I'm sure she did when I saw her in the middle of the night looking out the peephole thinking the neighbor was trying to steal her plant that was in the film's apartment. I said, she's a nut. Oh my God, all her apartments so-called been film apartments though. Everyone she move in, then she start to say the drug films are coming in there, but she peeking out a damn peek hole, talking about somebody gonna steal her damn plant. Oh my God. I ain't even sleeping at night either. Not the way. You know it, Malaysia. You know it. I love when he do that. You know it. I had to get that Willie D slow clap, honey. She ain't missed not a meal or a snack. It damn sure don't look like it. She ate 2 days worth of meals for breakfast a couple of days ago. She better learn how to stop being such a glutton. That's what I'm saying. That's a sin and it's an addiction. Gluttony is one of the 7 deadly sins. But she always talking about God and how righteous she is and all of that. Every sinner can become a saint, and every saint was once a sinner, honey. Everybody can change. God, he sees everything everybody do. But you ain't no better because you damn feed yourself to oblivion that and other people smoke their weed or whatever they do, and you think you better. It's not an addiction, is an addiction, honey, and you damn sure have a food addiction. I believe you done dropped one addiction and picked up another one. But she swears she's so much better than everybody else. She sent the dollar back. I'm hollering. I told y'all, you heard what I said in that skit I did the other day, how she was sending people money back because she said they was evil. That's how she do. Well, good. That's one less dollar she got. Now she got a bag, to get more. She had an extra dollar to start buying her food. But hey, she does that, Patsy. She does that. But the more as I've seen her or heard that she sent back was like a $5 or something. If they send in 20 and all of that, she ain't gonna send it back. She ain't gonna send it back. But yeah, she does that. I've seen her do that on several occasions. She'll be like, oh, I see you sent a cash app. I'm gonna send it back because you being evil. It's not generous. Generous. I saw you in my comment section the other day saying this. Now you want to send, I'm returning it. She'll do that. But I ain't never seen her send back more than a $5 bill. That's how I found out about some of the content creators. Her. Oh, I'm glad I did. Right. Well, I came across her after all the rest. Damn, I ain't going. Sent it back. I would have kept sending it back to her. If she had did that, Leah, she would have pissed her off bad. Good. Too bad it ain't a way to block it if they try to send it back. That's her cigar money. I ain't going fuck her. That's cigar money, okay? Yeah, Patsy, she did and told people to be aware of me because I'm nasty and vile. But the crazy part is everybody looking at her sees she's nasty and vile. You see, I don't know. This lady doesn't she doesn't reflect on who she is at all. She blocked me on Cash App, Leah. Well, good. She gonna wish she hadn't, because one day she probably need just a damn dollar to do what she need to do. Who the hell was she talking to or about? When, Patsy? Been in the bushes supporting. Thank you, Candy. I appreciate you. Thank you. Please hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. I ain't going all she's gone and the video. Oh, she done deleted the video from today, K-Shell. She back, K-Shell she kept saying if she get cut off, she was gonna come back. But it's the other video gone. Talking to your supporters and acknowledging them. That's when I send cash apps, not cussing them out. Right. That's what, and she barely even and tell you like she did today. She say, I ain't paying attention to who's on here, and I'm not paying attention to any comments. The only thing I'm worried about is getting money for my groceries today. And she do that a lot. She do that a lot. She's on her bike talking shit. I see her ain't going talking about films. I never understood. I never understood why she eats so much. She greedy. She greedy. And then I don't know. She greedy, yeah. While she sent the money back. Yeah, she'll do that, Rep on. That ain't nothing new. She'll do it. But like I said, I ain't never seen nothing more than $5 sent back though. I tell you that she ain't gonna send no 20 or nothing back. Yeah, the video from earlier is gone. She did the same thing yesterday, laying in the bed talking sexy. Patsy, she erased that one yesterday, I believe. The one where she was I was just talking about that. The one where, oh, you saying who was she talking to? Um, I don't know if I ever got the person's name, but it was somebody who she said been stalking her because she was calling them stalker boy or something. And she said they've been stalking you. And she was like, yeah, I want you just as bad as you want me. She was like, oh, just saying all this stuff. And then she said something about come over here so I can bust your head or something. She said she was weird as fuck in that bed and talking about, yeah, this is my bed. I'm getting ready. I'm gonna leave it like this because I'm getting ready to lay in it, but you won't lay in it with me and all this old crazy shit. Somebody she called stalker boy. So she's deleted the one from earlier. And see, that's another thing she do. When she knows she looking crazy, she'll delete the lives like she did yesterday. She realized she was looking real crazy. I remember when she was live for days nonstop. And yes, I remember that, Candy. It was sad and funny at the same time. This is when she thought wearing a wig would get her more views. And do you remember, girl, when she went and what did she do? Remember, she tried to call herself being Adrian and she put on a pair of drawers or something. Remember, what was that crazy shit she got on live and did? Dancing in her drawers or bathing suit or something she did. Who remembers that? And call herself trying to be like Adrian because she said everybody was sending Adrian the money and this, so she was gonna get on live and do all of that same shit that Adrian was doing, and she didn't get nothing. She wants someone to come rub her ball heads. Hey, maybe she needs to start being nice to some of those men where she live at. Breezeway Charlie might would have gave her a rub, but she just too something. She want to be stuck up in all that she's not. Yeah, you remember K-Shell? Yeah, got on here and made a complete fool of herself and put her ass in the camera. Yeah, do y'all hear what she's saying now? No, I ain't over there. Hold on, I ain't going. Yes, I'm listening. Hold on, let me turn her on this phone. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I'm pulling her up on my cell phone. Give me 1 second. YouTube. Someone needs to get her some damn help. Yeah, she needs to get herself some help because she knows she needs help. Yes, I seen her. She was shaking her butt. Yes, call herself being like Adrian. But it was something weird about it. She had on a diaper or panties or okay, bless, still crazy after all these years. So Papa don't preach. Hold on.
The drug hills. So long as I'm surrounded by these stand strong Mexicans, with their gangs and their drugs, protected by the leasing office that does red wine. So long as I'm in this zone, 2 more months. The darkness in me will match the darkness in you. Don't bother asking me if I'm okay. I'm always okay. I'm always okay. I'm always okay.
Hold on, I'm gonna take this off the speaker because it's getting in my live. She might try to strike me.
And when I come to you and I tell you I'm great, you want to know what that means? Have you figured that out yet? When you say, how are you? And I go, great.
And then do y'all see how she looking just angry? I mean, just looking angry as fuck. What have somebody done to you? Everything that you're going through right now, you have done it to yourself. She mad at the damn world because she just can't sit there and live lavishly like she wants. Your ass gonna work, lady.
Wherever it will fit.
And now she's shooting a bird at her subscribers. You see, that's why I blame subscribers. Because after a person does all of this kind of stuff and talk like this to me, I would never send, unless I'm being funny, like I ain't going. I'll send your ass $1 and put whatever I want to put on there to let you know how I feel. Otherwise, I wouldn't help you. Because see, the more people keep doing this, why she doing this type of shit, it's showing that it's okay. You can do all of this to us and we're still gonna support you and make sure you have the things you need. No, Is she a sneaky drunk? Because baby, I don't know, Leah, but what I do know is some kind of addiction this lady done came from. You see, and hold on, I didn't get to finish. Let me see something because nothing. Is sitting here grocery, so over 27 people. Okay. Yeah, so you see, even in the live she did earlier, so what she starts to talk about when she say whatever bad you wish her, she wish it 10 times on you worse, which this is why I tell you this reverse psychology come in. And she say, since nobody is sending cash apps to her, she's going to assume that all 29 of them watching her right now is sitting, rolling blunts and getting high and drinking Hennessy. How her video is. Oh yeah, and so she say, since nobody has sent her the cash apps, the 29 people that's on there watching, what she's gonna assume about them is all of them are sitting, rolling blunts, getting high, and drinking Hennessy, and that her video is not a drug den. You see, she focused on drugs too much. Why do she think that everybody is doing drugs? Do you know it's people on YouTube watching you that may have $1 million in the bank and may not have done not one drug or alcohol or nothing in their life? Why do she assume that's what everybody does? Because that's what she's been surrounded by all her life, and she's focused too much on drugs. Why would she continue? That's like if I came from prostitution and now I'm thinking I'm a step above or a step better, I'm gonna keep throwing prostitution up in somebody's face because that's where I've come from and I moved past that. But I don't know, it's something not right about that lady, but I believe she come from some kind of drug, something. Leah, a padded room and a white jacket. Yes, she wished death on me and my entire family. She's quick to do that. Then says she wish I'll choke on $1 worth of food. Yes, she be quick to say that. That's what I'm talking about, evil. But will come and say God is going to get you because you ain't sending her your hard-earned money. It's people that get out of here in tornadoes, rainstorms, snow, everything to work because they got to, and you sit your big ass up in there and eat and expect them to send you they hard working ass money when you do nothing. That's why I say the people that's doing that need to stop. She identifies all the drugs she smells. So she would probably add to meth because that's the one she mentions the most. Yes, and crack. And crack, but you right, meth. She always saying they in the house cooking up meth. And what I'm not understanding, right? Here in Atlanta, we've had several meth houses bust and all that kind of stuff. When the neighbors complain and start to call and the police starts to do their stakeout and investigation and all of that, and they find out what's going on in there, it gets busted. Why hasn't that happened to one of her neighbors? Why hasn't the police come in and busted it, locked all the people up? Now, none of the three houses that I done seen her in, that she done said that's happening, the police has not come and arrested or busted nobody. And I wonder why. I guess the police in on it too against her. Well, but I wasn't watching her. Yeah, good, Leah, because I ain't going. She cleared you out because she's missing. Yes, that's it, Candy. And that's what I'm saying. Shit, you ain't gotta go back to the meth or to crack or whatever you was doing. Get you a spliff, honey. Get you a little spliff. Get you a little blunt. Roll your little spliff and smoke it. It'll relax you. It'll calm you down. It'll give you happy feelings. Then you might be able to go outside and talk and chit chat and chop it up a little bit with your neighbors and have a little laugh and a grin. You might be invited to the barbecue then. You might be able to get you a slab of rib out the neighbor, honey, or get you a little glass of wine. Don't nobody even drink no Hennessy no more. That's what she keep doing. Do people even still drink that? I saw my friend them had some white Hennessy. She brought it back from somewhere. But I don't know about the other Hennessy, but I did see my friend bring some white Hennessy back from somewhere. But yeah, if you just puff you a little spliff or some girl, you might be invited to the cookout, honey. And you might just get a little relief in your life. Nobody want to be around somebody miserable and angry and ugly looking all the time. That throws off their energy. That's why I told you when I'm in my depression thing, honey, I don't go around people. I still be looking beautiful though, but I don't want to go around putting that type of energy on nobody. And if people call me and say, I be telling them, you know what, I'm depressed right now. I'm not in that type of mood now. I don't want to throw all that up on them. I don't want that to be what they remember me by. And then when I start to feel good, I go call them, hey, what y'all doing? I'm finna come over there and kick it. Oh, we busy. We finna go here and go there because they don't want me around because my fucked up ass attitude. No. I ain't going too bad. You couldn't send her all laughing emojis, about 100 of them. Now she says her channel will be. K-Shell, how many times somebody asked this question the other day under my video? How many times is she go? Her channel been a dark channel, period. She just didn't think she was being dark, but her channel been dark. But how many times is she gonna leave and come back? Because you know that's another trick she'll pull. Oh, y'all didn't send me no cash apps and send what I needed and this, so I'm just finna go and I'm not making videos anymore. So if you don't see me, don't. She's done that about 3 or 4 times too. But her channel has been dark because she's dark. I don't know. You can go back to all her videos and all her videos have darkness in it because she is dark. So her channel been dark. Right, Patsy, because baby, I was in tears. You think she was in escaped? I don't know, Patsy, something escaping from, but you see, that's what it kind of, that's why I say the way she act, I can believe she was married to a white man. You know, a lot of them has been known to drive you crazy and get you tricked up into the crazy home, you know. So I don't know if, you know, maybe he drove her to that point. I don't know, but I can believe she been in some kind of cult or some shit like that because she's just fucked up in the brain. And I also, it's so many things I can believe because nobody can tell me different either. If you go back to, I started watching her when she was Connection Rejection. I don't know if I think she deleted all those videos or something, but if you go back to that channel up to this one, that lady was doing a lot of monologuing too. She was doing a lot of monologuing. And that's why I say she really should have been getting in contact with Tyler Perry and people instead of talking about him. Because this lady she just did a monologue not too long ago. And people can't tell. I can, because I know acting and being on stage in front of people and all of that. She does monologuing sometimes. So this could all be her whole plan, her whole get rich scam. Instead of her going out on the curb like a lot of these people do and panhandle directly like that and got money and all that, this could be one of her scams and her get rich whole little skit thing. And what she does, girl, you need a big blunt and calm the fuck down, right? She sure do. Thank you. Can't handle the truth. Welcome back, girl. I do with some lemonade. You do what with some lemonade? I be lost. Someone needs to send her some special gummies or some. Oh my God, somebody send her some. She's so miserable, she might try to get you locked up or invited to the meth cookout. Something. Hell, if she puff her blunt, and let all of that hatred and darkness and all that stuff go in her, honey, somebody might invite her to some cookout, the fish fry, something. She needs something. She needs some people in her life. They have strawberry henny now. Oh, damn, Malaysia. I ain't seen that. I ain't seen nobody in Atlanta posting that or anything. I don't go out to the clubs, so I don't know about out there. But I ain't seen nobody in Atlanta posting that. I ain't heard nobody talk about that or nothing. Now that sounds like I might want to get that a try. And I don't need drink liquor like that. I'm a wine person, but that seemed like I might want to get that a try. Give me a damn glass of Taylor's port and leave me alone. You see, that's what I'm talking about. She needs to learn how to do that and enjoy too, Oh my God. And enjoy too, then maybe her neighbors would, feel her a little more. They'll come over and you know how we bought a little 6-pack of Chardonnay or whatever. We just wanted to bring you one over and give you one, and things like that. But nobody wants no part of her, and that's sad. That's sad. Once her manic episodes is over, she goes into hiding. Then yes, K-Shell, yes, come out here like this, have this big ass manic episode, and then come out here like she's this intelligent, nonviolent, morally correct, stand-up citizen and individual, and just have lived her life righteously while everybody else have lived all crooked and wrong. And honey, please, goody two shoes, nobody liked them all the time. Me too, Tra-Luv. I stopped watching her as well when she was the connection rejection. Yes, because she was crazy then. Give me Henny, but not 4 shots, lights out. Okay. Girl, 1 shot. If I drink some liquor like that, will have me out, honey. I've never done a shot before. I have never taken a shot. I'm a daiquiri. Like when I go to like Red Lobster or seafood restaurants and things like that, I get a frozen margarita with the salt around the rim. That's my go-to drink, has always been since my 20s. That's my go-to drink. The regular frozen margarita with the salt around the rim. Now at Red Lobster, I might get the extra shot. When I get that big, I'll get that big one sometimes, and I'll get the I think it's Quavo or Curvo or whatever. Quavo, I don't know how to pronounce all that stuff, but whatever that is, I think they told me it's Quavo or something, but it'll be a shot of that on the side. So that's my go-to drink. When I'm home, it's wine, it's Moscato. And I also like Stella. Is it Stella Rose? Stella Rose. I also like her. I've had a couple of hers that I also like, but that's the only thing I will drink like at home. Um, Frozen margarita is my drink out, and it has to have the salt around the rim. But I've never had a shot like where I just turn up something. I never had that. Start from the bottom. Okay. I never had that before. So I don't know. I haven't had any. It looks really good. I bet it do. It sounds good, Malaysia. It won't. It makes me want some. What is the name of her channel now? I don't remember. She doesn't. So the name of her channel now is the Real Life with Cindy B. Real Life Cindy B, or Real Life with Cindy B. That's her. That's the new channel. Jose Cuervo, don't drink that in a bad mood. Girl, I don't too much get in like a bad mood, Leah. I have depressed moods, but like I rarely get angry, like because I'm not around a lot of people to take me to that point anymore. So I have more depressed moods than I have angry moves. And then like when I'm depressed or whatever, if I drink or something, that makes me feel better for that moment. It's a false sense of security, but it makes me feel better for that moment. I can get some laughs out of that day. I can get some dancing out of that day. I can just get some freedom out of that day if I drink or something. And certain greens will take me there. That's why I say I like the upper. When I'm depressed, I especially like the green. That's the upper. I can't remember if it's the sativa or the indica. I can't remember which is which, but that's why I like that, because when I'm in that depressed state, I still like to laugh and have fun. And if I could, I would, want to be around people on certain days or whatever, but I just don't take myself around like that because it's not them. It's just me not want to put that energy on them, because over and over, a person will eventually get tired of that, but I rarely have an angry mood. It take a lot to take me angry. I be more depressed than anything. You welcome, Candy. Yeah, you welcome. Hey, Jose Cuervo, lemon and salt. By itself, Malaysia, I ain't never had that. I've had, okay, in my 20s, I've had some Hennessy. I've had some hypnotic. And it was an orange liquor that everybody, what was that orange? Because Tupac made a song, The Passion. But it was, what was the orange stuff? Remember, it was the orange stuff everybody was making, and I think that's how you made the Thug Passion. But I had some of that orange stuff. What's the one with NJ at the end of her page? Doesn't she use? Now, I don't know, Patsy B. The one that I've been watching is the Real Life with Cindy B. I know she had the connection rejection. That's when I started knowing her. But I think before the connection rejection, I think she was Big Nose Cindy B. Because I hear her saying that name all the time, but I never got to see anything under that channel. So I've seen her under connection rejection and the Real Life with Cindy B. I don't know what her other pages are. Let me know, Leah. Alcohol, I'm real nice. No one can piss me off, and everyone is my friend. Okay. It just makes me, it makes me laugh. It makes me feel better. That's why I say, it doesn't make me angry. I know some people, like I had an uncle, and made God rest his soul too. He was an angry alcoholic. Yeah, he would do he was on other stuff too, but he was an angry alcoholic. Sativa, indica makes you feel okay, Patsy. So yeah, when I'm in my depressed state, guys, I like the sativa, and people be like, Tracy, don't nobody be asking nobody whether it's sativa. I do, because I know if I get the other one, I'm already down. That's gonna take me more down. And I don't like that feeling. I've had it before. I don't like that feeling. Like right now, I could do the indica because I don't deal with the seasonal depression in spring and summer. You can even kind of tell in my voice. I talk a little different. I'm a little more slower and down in the fall and winter, but in the spring and summer, I'm a little more up. So I can deal with the indica then, but I can't deal with that when I'm into that seasonal depression, because that'll drop me down worse. So yes, I do be asking. And if they know, they'll be truthful. If they don't, they'll be truthful too. I stick with the same people, really. Um, I will let you know. Alizé. Alizé, that was it, Malaysia. So so I've had Hypnotic, I've had Hennessy, and I've had Alizé. And then, like, when I first called myself being grown and gonna try to drink, when I first started, I think I was maybe 21 or 22. I had a wine cooler before then, but I tried some a Long Island iced tea that took me out of here. I begged God and told God if he let me get through this, I would not drink again. I finally got through that, and I did this White Russian, and the same thing that took me out. And I begged God that night and morning and all of that too. Oh my God. I had like about 10 customers. I was doing hair at the time. My best friend had to do all my customers that next day, and mind you, she was like one of the baddest hairstylists out of Decatur, so she already had like 20 something people scheduled on her own that day, and she had to take all of my people, squeeze my people in too, that day, because that White Russian took me out of here. And I tell you, after I got through that, I didn't do it no more. I tell you, I was like, Alizé, yes, Patsy, I get it from the dispensary. That's how I know. I ask questions. That's right, Patsy, because you too, you be wanting to know what you're putting in your body. And I know what affects me. Now we're starting to get them down here, but I don't think we have like the real ones like you guys have. I gotta find out, but I don't think we have the real ones like the other places. I can't drink anymore. Plus, I'm too scared to drink. Why can't handle the truth? I know we're not supposed to drink a lot because of our levothyroxine, which I don't. I'm not a heavy drinker. You know, it'll be every blue moon. But is that the reason, or is it something else? Big Cindy B, a lot of D idiots on this app. Big no, Cindy B. A lot of dick nose idiots. Leah girl, I don't know what you say. I don't know. My first drink at 14 was Henny, and boy, oh boy, was I lit. Girl, I know you right. 14. Shit, I think I had I think my first time drinking was about 19, and that was a wine cooler. And I was drunk off that, girl. That's why I waited till I was like 21 or something till I had those other drinks. But girl. But hey, I was out call myself trying to party at 14, 15 too. I was just too scared to drink though. Hey Queen. Hey Blue Royal. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for supporting the live. And please hit the like button if you haven't already. Thank you. And I appreciate that. Long Island, but that drink will put you out. Yes, Leah, I found out it was like 7 different liquors or something all mixed together, and I'm like, my ass just starting off drinking. How the heck I thought I was gonna take all of those different? Oh, so it's 4, Patsy. I thought somebody told me 7, however many in there. It was just too many for your girl to handle. That's an incredible hug, Alizé and Hypnotic and Henny. No, Spark, I didn't have them all mixed together. I was saying, no, I didn't have them all mixed together. I'm saying those are the 3 alcohols that I have drink in my 20s. So I think I've had the Alizé and the Hypnotic together. I think that's how the dude who I was with at that time, I think that's how he was mixing that. I think with that blue, Hypnotic was blue. And the Henny just like separately, but I just never had a shot where I just like turn it up and drink it like at one time. I could have a glass of it, one of those little short liquor glasses, and just sip on it little bit by little bit, because that stuff used to burn my throat. But the Alizé and the Hypnotic is what I had together. Oh, can't handle the truth. You're on other meds. Okay. Okay. Well, we know what's best for us. You know, like I said, I don't drink a lot, even though I know they tell you, like, I don't even know. I've been on that medicine for so long, girl. I don't even read the things anymore. Hey, Gabe. Thank you for coming, Gabe. Thank you for supporting the live. What you laughing at, Malaysia, when you said that? Patsy, it's all alcohol and you can't taste it. You get up like, okay. PM. Okay, Gabe. Yeah, I'm glad Gabe graced the live with his presence today. Thank you. We were playing spades and me and my partner lost, so we had to chug a lug. Oh no. See, I ain't never set my ass down to none of those, because I know, like, me, I know, like, what my tolerance level is, right? So I've never put myself into one of those truth or dare where you gotta do a shot if this or that or any type like that, because I know in one thing like that, I'm finna be throwing up in this, and I ain't never want to be looking crazy like that. It happened to me twice with that Long Island iced tea and that what I just told y'all, that White Russian. And that's why I say, oh, it was, especially that White Russian. It was so embarrassing. I was at this club called the Sunset on Columbia Drive, honey. And when I tell you, I didn't remember anything. I know my cousin stayed the night with me, and they said I flipped over in the car, all kind of stuff. And the inside was like, my boyfriend left me at the club and he was locked up at the time. You know, it was just crazy. And after that White Russian, and I begged God to get me through that, I couldn't make it to work the next morning. Oh no, I didn't do that no more. Can't handle, did the lights go out? I was talking about you drink. Oh, Malays. Plus, guys, I'm telling you, like, I was talking about, I'm telling you guys, like, my mom, she just was like very, very like disciplined. Like, I didn't get a lot of whippings and all of that, but I had enough fear of her just to not do certain things in my youth, like what my friends and all them was doing, because my mom wasn't as unforgivable like as other people mom. You know how mom might say this, and then when it happens, they'll go back. No, my mom wasn't like that. So I knew I couldn't be doing nothing to go to jail or, you know, coming home just sloppy drunk like that at a teenage. Now, the only thing I did that I didn't care, that I knew I was going to get in trouble for, but I was willing to take that risk. At 14, I went to the Jack the Rapper thing, because you know, all the people I knew, that's when I had started rapping. So I was around all of them, Shadi, DJ Man, DJ Lynn, all of them, you know. So I went to the thing with them, and I was 14. And I didn't come home till 4 o'clock in the morning, but I stayed on out that late because I knew I was going to get in trouble anyway. And I already knew that 9 out of 10 times it was going to be a 90-day punishment. So I said, if I'm going to get a 90-day punishment, it's gonna be worth that 90-day punishment. So I'm gonna stay out and keep partying. I had a chance to hang out. It was me and Orange Juice Jones' brother and the girl I was rapping with at the time, which was named She-Rock. We hung with Orange Juice Jones' brother the whole night. He took us in front of Run DMC. We got to rap in front of them. They took our number, everything. We was just having a good time, and I was like, okay, I already know when I get home, I'm getting a 90-day punishment. So I'm just gonna stay out and make it worth it. So that's the worst thing I did right there, to like, to ruffle her feathers. But as far as all that other stuff, because she just wasn't, forgiving like that. So I knew better. But handle, I'm a lightweight, but I mix gummies. Honey, I don't know why people always talking about being a lightweight and gummies, because some of these gummies will take you out of here. Yeah, some of these gummies seem to be stronger. I drink Friday night, and just yesterday I didn't feel good and I had to drive home. It took me hours. I was riding real slow. Well, I'm glad you made it, Leah, but don't you do that. If you know you want to go out and have a good time and get sloppy drunk where you just having a good time, you catch you a Lyft or Uber, girl. I wish you was down here. You catch you a Lyft or Uber, girl, so you can just ball out and have fun. Yes, Malaysia, and she meant 90 days. See, my mom didn't give me all those whippings like that. I got 90-day punishments, 3 months. No TV, no radio, couldn't go outside and all that stuff. And I didn't care about the TV and all of that. Music was my getaway. So I would learn like where she been put all my stuff at. And so when I get home or whatever and she's at work, I would go in there and get my radio, my stereo and all of that and listen to my music, because I knew like about what time she was going to get home. And so then I'll hurry up and put everything back. But parents got a way of knowing when you've been into something or something too. So she figured that out too. And then so she took a hammer and she busted up my stereo with it. She just took a hammer and busted up because she knew I didn't care about TV and all of that stuff. And so then after the 90-day punishment was over, she just went and bought me another one. But I would write notes like if somebody was having a party or something, your browser has lost connection to the camera. Can y'all still hear me? Make sure no other apps are using your camera and mic, then refresh the page. Can y'all still hear me? Okay, good, Keisha, because it's telling me my browser has lost connection to the camera. Make sure no other apps are using your camera, whatever. Okay, thank you. So yeah, and then like I would write notes, like if somebody in my class or somebody was having a party or whatever, I would write notes and be like, "Mom, can I please go to this party and I'll just do an extra 2." She'll be like, no, 90 days. When the 90 days is over, if somebody having a party, you can go. But no, you still got this many days. I don't care if it was 88 days. I'm telling you, she just did not play. Okay, Leah, I thought, because the thing's still up too, saying I done lost connection. So that's why I was asking. But yes, honey, but y'all gotta understand, she came from the military, from the Navy. So I'm assuming maybe that was the kind of stuff maybe they used to do there or something. I don't know. But when I tell you, even my little brother, I don't think he ever got a whipping, ever. But he's never been to jail. He's never been into no kind of trouble. None of that kind of stuff like that, because she has a voice and a demeanor that lets you know like when enough is enough. My mom not a weak lady. My mom I think gonna be 70 this year. My mom still get around good. She still look good. She still exercise, walk. She not bent over. She not in slow motion. She not none of that. She's still in real good health. But yeah, I just think that's probably like what they were doing there. But guys, look, we're going on 3 hours. Let me finish this little bit I got right here now so we can finish up this live real quick. I think it was just a little more points. Let's see, compassionate enough. So yeah, we was talking about she's going to assume, yeah, that all the 29 people that's sitting in there watching her are just rolling blunts and drinking Hennessy, and that her video is not a drug den, but her video is for her to get groceries. And she also stated in there that since there was only one like, that the people are not generous or compassionate enough to help her get groceries so the other 27 people can get their monkey asses out. And she'll just wait for the next 27 people. So basically she's saying, since only one person liked the video, that the rest of them aren't give me 1 second. Let me ask this guy something. One second. Excuse me, sir. Oh, I thought that was a cigarette. I was finna ask you, did you have a cigarette I could have? That's good. Don't start either. Okay, have a good one. I need me a cigarette, guys. I done smoked my last one. I gotta go to the store. But sorry about that. But basically what she's saying is that since there was only only one person liked the video, and that the rest of the people wasn't generous enough to send her any cash app, she blatantly said they can get the other 27 people can get their monkey asses out, and she'll just wait for the next 27 people to show up that night. Okay. So hold on, hear you. Okay. Same Malaysia, but we both are spin. Okay. That 90 days is child abuse, but we went through it, right? But my little brother got away with murder. The same like with my little brother. I couldn't even like now he has the opportunity to like question, like if he feel like something she say is not right or wrong or something like that, then he has the opportunity to be like, mom, I don't agree with what you said, or I think, you're wrong on this or whatever. And she gives him the opportunity. Okay, so tell me why you feel this way or this. No, I couldn't even do that. I couldn't even do that. I would get screamed and yelled at. But yeah, it's the same with him. My mom would have been 74 in July. Wow. July what? Can't handle the truth. Was she a Leo? Oh, my device is overheating. Shit. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me turn the air conditioner on so we don't go out. Hold on, let me turn the air on. Okay. Now that should help cool it off. Hold on. Was she a Leo? Can't handle the truth? What you laughing at, Malaysia? Because I asked that dude first. I done smoked my last one. I gotta go to the store. Right, Trey. We express right. At all. And he get to do all of that. Yes, a true Leo. Okay, when was her birthday? Mine's July the 27th. When was your mom's? Right, Spark. I mean, he got all the freedom. Female Leos, cool as those males. That's the problem. That's what everybody say. Also, her birthday was the day before mine. Oh, wow. I know your mom. Most Leos do have a huge heart, even though we will cuss you out left to right, up and down, all around the world and back. The Quana stove? Oh, my God. Okay. Okay, Gabe. I didn't say corner store. The corner store. It's a shame that I can even figure that out, Gabe. But yes, we have huge hearts, but we will cuss you out left to right, up and down if we get mad enough. If we get mad enough. But I hear a lot of people say that, Malaysia, about the male Leos. Yes, indeed. She did play. I was scared of my mom. Yes, that's what I used to try to tell my friends them, because I told you I didn't touch my first blunt to 25. But the people around me were already smoking and stuff. And so, like, if one of their friends come around and didn't know that I didn't smoke, they'll like try to pass it to me. And while I'm getting ready to say no, somebody already be like, no, she doesn't smoke. They'll try to talk like I talk or whatever. I'll be like, you damn right. You see, because it's a difference. I fear my mom more than I fear y'all. You see, so you right. I don't smoke. I don't do any of that. It was my 25th birthday. I just decided, because they all used to be around me laughing and just having a good time and stuff. So on my 25th birthday, I was just like, okay, guys, I want to try it. And so I did, but I wasn't going for none of that as a teenager. I'm like, no, honey, my mama don't play. We have two different kind of mamas. And she just wasn't that one to go back on like what she said. I think she got all that discipline and all that stuff, that hardness and stuff from the Navy. That's why I say my grandma was that one for me. That, say one thing and do another and all that. That was my grandma. My mama knew. I did until 21 and it continued for 10 years until I got burnt out and just left it alone. Right. You do have to take breaks though. That's what people don't understand. You do need to take a break from it constantly. Just years and years of that. Yeah, your tolerance level too reach and you're just not getting that great, high or relaxation anymore. So I do take breaks. Scorpio in the house. Child, my Leo and bunch of male cousins. Okay. I started at 21. Yeah, I started at 25 and I touched my first cigarette at 30. I think I was 33 when I touched my first cigarette. It was 33. For sure, at Leah. Yeah, but that's what people have to do. You do have to give your body a break. That's anything. When you keep doing too much of anything, just constantly, you need to give your body a break from that. So I do sometimes. Hold on, guys. I think this is the last little bit. Let me see something. Or yeah. Okay, guys. So Scorpio. Oh, where is Scorpio? Did she come back? Because she was driving earlier. I didn't see her come back. But let's see, Scorpio. Cigarettes made me cool. Oh my God, guys. How did y'all even get through the first one? I remember the first, I asked my cousin, I was like, let me have one of your cigarettes. Man, I puffed that thing one time. I got so dizzy. I threw that thing away and I waited about 2-3 days later and I asked for another one. And then, I don't know, I was just, from that second one that I asked for, I just continued it from that time. I had my first blunt after 18, after graduated, and started smoking on the regular at 24. Okay, Greg, you a Scorpio too. Gabe, do you still snake cigs? Oh, smoke cigs, yes. What do you smoke, Gabe? I smoke platinum Newports, but you see the other day I had bought y'all know the Camel Crush that you have to pop the you have to pop the nicotine in the inside of the head. And y'all heard the other day when that guy asked me for a cigarette and I was handing him one. And then when he saw what it was, he was like, "Oh no, I don't smoke no Camel." And I was like, "Oh well, beggars can't be choicy then." But I smoke Platinum Newport is what I smoke. Those are the smoothest Newports. But I borrowed one of those Camel Crush silver for somebody one day, and I like that too. And so most of the time I still get the Platinum Newports, but I will sometimes get that Camel Crush silver too, because they're cheaper than those Platinum Newports though. Marlboro Red Label. But it was funny because this herbal doctor told me though, he was like, he says smoking one Newport is like smoking 5 Camels or something like that. Like the Camels are real strong. Marlboro Red Label. I don't know if I ever had a Marlboro. I probably have if I done bumped one from somebody though, but I don't know. I was 10 with my dang, can't handle the truth, girl. You was 10 when you had your first cigarette and then 14 with your first drink, girl. Oh my God. I was 10 with my first cigarette, but it was just me and my cuss. Yep, trying to be cool, but we got tore up because we got busted by a neighbor that called us never to. I know that's right. And I'm glad you didn't, girl. Those things are no good. I'm going to stop those things one day, seriously. Not the green, just the cigarettes. Oh, okay, Troy, never heard of Platinum. Yes, Spark, you should try it. The Platinum Newport. Everybody that bomb a cigarette from me, and I give them one of them. Like, especially all the Nigerian guys at the airport when we standing out and smoking, they bomb cigarettes from me. Almost everyone that I done gave one to, when they come back the next day or the next 2 days or whatever, they'll show me, they'll be like, look. And when I look, they been done got a pack of Platinum Newports because they're way smoother. The girl at racetrack one day, I went in there and bought a pack. She was like, "What these smoke like?" And I told her, I said, "You want one to try on your break?" She was like, "Yeah." So I gave her one. And when I came back the next day, she was the same way. She showed me her pack of cigarettes. She done started the Platinum Newports now too. Yeah, the little press thing, Gabe, and then you get the menthol, so you have to pop it. So I like the silver. I like the Camel Crush silver. But yeah, Spark, try the Platinum. They smoother and you still get that menthol, but it's that smooth, it's real smooth. Tra-Luv, I enjoyed the live. Truth started at 5. Oh, I did not know that. Okay, thank you for coming to tell me, Patsy. I'm gonna mosey over there to see what the other thank you, Patsy, all of you guys. Patsy, Gabe, Spark, my baby Leah, K Shell, Sunflower, Malaysia, all of you, if I'm missing anybody, thank you guys. Can't handle the truth. I ain't going. I love all of you guys, and thank you all for your continuous support. I'm finna go over there to Truth too. I'm gonna be driving. I'm gonna stop and get my cigarettes and then head back to the airport. So thank you, Patsy, for coming to tell me. I did not know she was going live. My mom made me and my sister and cousin smoke because we were playing like yep, I've heard that happen before too, Spark. Menthol makes me burp. I love y'all too. Thank you, Spark. I love all of you guys, and see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna say tomorrow. So see you guys tomorrow. And thank you guys so much for your support. And for anybody that didn't get a chance to hit the like button when you came in, please hit it on your way out. And the bottom left-hand corner, guys, is my email address for this channel, traluv5@gmail.com. Anybody you want me to watch videos and do commentary on, please email and let me know. Or if you just have anything you want to talk to me about, please email me there. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Leah. Love you too. Can't handle the truth. And damn, my truth notification. Mine ain't came through either, Malaysia. Mine's haven't come through either. I will be safe, Lynn. Thank you. And thank you, Lynn. Thank you so much. And I will be, and I'm going to be listening to truth. I'm just going to stop at the store and then head back to the airport. Thank you guys for all your support. And I love all of you guys. Bye.